destiny. I wanna be, I wanna feel myself it again. It's always I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. Diamonds on my body rich. Smelling like Versace rich. Jizzy and Beyonce rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Diamonds on my body rich. Smelling like Versace rich. Jizzy and Beyonce rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. Diamonds on my body rich. Smelling like Versace rich. Jizzy and Beyonce rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Say rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. Diamonds on my body rich. Smelling like Versace rich. Jizzy and Beyonce rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Diamonds on my body rich. Smelling like Versace rich. Jizzy and Beyonce rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, everybody. Sound like a fucking clown. Is that what a YouTuber has to do these days? Well, everybody. How's it going, viewers of the YouTube? It is I, Dalaran. Is that what you do when you don't have WoW Classic? To entertain all y'all? Well, I'll do it. Dance, monkey, dance. Let's fucking go, boys. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope y'all having a wonderful, beautiful day. Let me get the music back up and running. Woo! Woo! Goddamn, boys. Let's go. Oh, my neighbors are going to complain 100%, but you know what? I don't fucking care. Let's go. How's everybody doing in chat? How's everybody doing? Who do we got in chat? We got Mike the Bike, we got Teddy, we got Cameraman. Cameron? I said this Cameraman. Ice Cube, Jotun, Cran, beautiful, how you doing? Basic, Gad, Andy, Corey, Worthless, Christian, Counter, Purple, Emmanuel, Landon, Chris, Robert D. Okay, I think I said everyone. Illuminati Gaming, Merson Cantor, Jordan Vikings! Vulgar! How many more of you? Are we done? Is that all you people? Thank God. Oh, they said Mike the Bike. Bear, my man! Christian Gerbs! Wait, Jotun. Boo! That's it. I'm out of all the greetings. You snooze, you lose. Alright? Now, how are the servers doing? Are we back? How's everybody doing, boys? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you're having another day. Hopefully the EU groups are setting things up for you right now. Getting all y'all a spot. Getting you guys comfortable. Are we back? You forgot me? I'm gonna forget all y'all. 100%. Now, I got a question. Are the servers back up? Because I'm still getting offline thing. Can't log on. You forgot me. No noob tanks, please. Me, I'm missing. I called you Christian Forbes. I said George, but I meant Forbes. Hey. Y'all doesn't follow the rules? What rules? I gotta follow rules? No, there's not for you guys. I'm above the rules. I'm above the law. You think this is a... You think this is... Oh, you think this is democracy? No, 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 no. This is a Communist Party takeover. What the fuck? I make the rules. I get to choose to make them for one of them. They're on. I'm playing right now. That's the rules. Well, my shit doesn't let me log in. I'm gonna hit online just a bit. Maybe I can like... Because I can't even choose my region. I could just choose World of Warcraft. Is that NA then? Is it connecting me? Wait, I think it's actually connecting. Give it a second. That makes the rules, chooses whether to enforce them. No, I enforce them. I just don't follow them. I'm above the law. I get to make the rules any time of the day, whenever I want to. I'm just above the law. I hope a lot of you guys understand that. What's up, man? What's up, Emmanuel? Hope you're having a good one, man. Try to log into WoW right now. Hello from Finlando. I like that. Finlando. Blizzard. I'm gonna turn it off, turn it back on. When I turn it back on, it's gonna be working. Oh, it's gonna be working just fine. Wait. I can trick it. Wait. I think I can trick the system here. I tricked it. I tricked the system. Europe? Fucking glad I got an EU account. Let's go, boys! We got some duels to do, EU! And A's is gonna have to send this one out! You got no game to play anyway. You might as well watch the stream. You might as well give the studio a like. You might as well give the stream a like. Every single goddamn stream we have. You might as well donate. You might as well sponsor. You might as well do all the things we asked you to do here. Because y'all ain't got a game to watch. It's me and Rasmungal. Make your choice. And unless you're playing Classic, you can just watch him with Envy. Or you can hang out with your boy Dal. Dal with the boys. You know that meme of the boys, the Spider-Man boys? I can be one of them. You can be part of it. There's spots for 2 more after. You guys can be part of the boys. Just watch the goddamn stream. Let me get the headphones back up and running. We got EU up and running, boys. We can do some EU duel. Am I wearing this right? Yes, Well, am I? Yes, they were just kind of... How do I look? Ugly? Thank you. Thank you, chat. I'm glad. I'm glad. Alrighty, boys. We're gonna get some motherfucking duels going right now over on EU since that shit is actually working. So that's gonna be pretty goddamn good. EU boys, get in here. Make some groups right now. We're gonna get some motherfucking 5v5 1v1 duels going. If you guys don't know how to join groups, it's easy. I got all y'all PMs. You got a PM. You got a PM. You got a PM. No, I'm not gonna add you. Fuck off. I'm trying to stream here. Alright? Main. That's the dude that decided to 2v1. He attacked a monk that was having a 1v1 duel. Apparently main has no idea what's a 1v1 duel since he just joined in. His partner died. And then May died to a monk. He got 2v1 by a monk. You get to sit in the bad boy corner. We got beautiful Kreiser. Always happy to see a message from you. Atherman, my man. We got Corey in the house. Alrighty, boys, if y'all want to find out how to join some motherfucking 5v5 1v1 groups, let me first lower down the mic so you guys don't have to blow your eardrums out. Listen to my ass. This easy! You hit H on the keyboard, or go to Group Finder, whatever keybind you got for that bullshit. Play Dungeons and Raids, that's for losers. Player versus player, premier group, custom PvP, find a group, type in 5, enter on your keyboard. Make sure you don't have any filters enabled as EU. Sometimes you guys are like, I'm the French, I don't want to play with the Germans. No! You gotta play together. Open your hearts to your brotherly men of European Union and other regions and play with everybody. Don't just play with yourselves like a loser in the dark. Grab a buddy, grab his winky, give it a tickle. I don't know where I was going with that. Katchika is ready. Who do we got? Crisis says help. I'm sorry, what? Why help? EU Duels? Wilkie just finding out what the hell is going on. Wilson got a group set up. I am Corey. Is Corey. Atho. Hey, got a group. Got at least 2 noobs. Want to make a noob? I'm gonna get Atho in here. Let's go, Katchika and Atho. Let's go, boys. Invite spectator match. Can and Atho. Man, who's the noob? Let me get Zakati, right? Well, guys, don't tell Zakati we call him a... Don't, guys, chat, please don't tell Zakati we actually talk about him bad in chat. Whenever we're all in Discord together, you guys know what I'm talking. You guys know what I'm talking about. We're best friends at this point. And shh, don't say it out loud. But we call Zakati a noob, right? Yes, yeah, that's what we're talking about, Atho. Yeah, confirm. Say nothing if you confirm. Say nothing. He said nothing. It's just a thing. We just have this connection, boys. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. You don't gotta say it out loud, but just shh. Don't tell Zakati, okay? Zakati's a really nice guy. We want him to join these duels, but secretly he's a noob. But you all know that already. All right, boys, let's get some motherfucking duels going. Whew. Pause. That's too good of a song to waste. We're gonna wait for the YouTube side so we can start with the YouTube video. You guys get to see the man behind the curtain. Dorothy, what do you want? Alright. Blazage! I can't even talk. What the fuck did I just say? I said Blazage. Can I fucking talk? I'm fucking sitting here yelling into the goddamn mic every Friday and actually every goddamn day almost. And the only thing I need to do is talk. Can I talk? Gotta clear the pipe. I'm red. You guys are missing a guy. Here we go. Alright, so Twitch. Now we get to use the music, boys. You ready? Ooh-wee! Who do we got for the day? Who do we got? First duel of the day over on the EU side. We got ourselves Team Blue. Psyched you guys out. We got Aelwyd having a party in his pants right now. We also got ourselves Athoman. Ooh, big old Rapture looking boy on the big old Rapture. We got ourselves Itek, the gnome, with Light's Path, and Scoomage. Okay. So I guess Light's Path is the biggest noob, yeah? We got Corey on Team Red. Just kind of partying by himself. We got Katchika sitting in the back. Cotton God X. I'm gonna guess Assassination Rogue for sure. Rowas. And we gotta get Rustina. Is this Christina in rogue form? Is this Christina's a little blue, a little yellow man? Is Christina yellow right now? Is that what's going on? It's gonna be Rustina versus Itek. Itek is gonna... Are you Fury? He is Fury. Sap coming out. It's gonna be classic Rogue versus Warrior. The Rogue obviously has an advantage here. Evasion, Vendetta, popping all of those while Itek has no way to heal. It's just going to be very, very detrimental. So for Itek, he's going to be playing the stun. Trigger coming out for Rustina off the bat. It's going to be blind immediately. Itek's tricking to something. I think he triggered the first cheap shot opener or the kidder shot opener. That's going to definitely set him far back. Is he going to be able to come back though? Sap coming in by Rustina. It's not going to be a Zerka's range out of Itek. Cheap shot reopener. Itek needs to maintain their health. Needs to get some damage into Rustina without popping major cooldowns. He's able to actually get quite a bit of damage into the Rogue, forcing out the evasion. Gonna be a heal coming out for Itek as Vendetta comes out for Rustina. Rustina decided, you know what? If I'm gonna pop evasion, I might as well Vendetta. But looks like the Vendetta didn't last. Oh, evasion didn't last too long, but that's gonna be Vanish to follow. Itek is gonna be able to AoE out Rustina. He needs to be able to live through his kidney shot, but I think it's gonna secure the kill right then and then. Nothing a warrior can do. When Assassination Rogue, you might as well go with Fear. You should have used Fear, my boy. Katchika is looking at this boy. He's probably just shaking his head, dude. He's shaking his head right now. Itek, I got the first chance. Who's going to be up next? Who's next? It is going to be Light's Path. All right. The new Paladin himself confirmed. The new Paladin himself versus Rustina. How's it going to go? Is it playing? I'm watching. How you boys doing? Well, welcome back. Last Path is banned. Hello? Should we ban him? Is Last Path banned, boys? Check this to the side. Last Path did heal Tasty. So if Light's Path is banned, then everybody... It will be the chat's choice. It won't be my choice. It's going to be Lightsmith. They're getting sapped in the open of Byrostina. Can Lightsmith go for a big old 1v5 in order to come back? If Lightsmith gets a 1v5, whatever Ban chat is thinking, I'm going to override it. I'm going to think I'll override it. Going to be a Hodge and Rustina. No going to be a chicken available, so it's going to be Lightsmith. Actually wasting quite a bit of time. Bursting through Rustina into 3 shots, 3 abilities, 3 globals is all it took to obliterate this rogue. No evasion, no cloak. Oh, no. Actually, had Cloak of Shadows. Don't know if that would have saved him that much. No, nothing. That's actually going to stick through the floor. Look how angry he looks at that armor. That's going to be some traps coming in for robots. Asking going to go for a little bit of kites. Actually getting his pets healed up. Double pet playstyle. I actually would want to know why he plays the double pet playstyle. Maybe certain Azeroth traits he's gotten in order to beef up the damage, but I guess we'll find out. It's going to be a Lightspath getting quite a bit of damage as he still had quite a bit left off of those wings onto Rovaz. That's going to be Shield Advantage. Going to get a stun and try to rage it. Going to be a trick. And Shield is going to pop quite a bit. And the pets are going to soak all over. Dire Basilisk on the other end. Rovaz needs to find a way to kite Lightspath into the Basilisk. Going to be a Hodge coming down. Trick inside of it immediately. There's 1 minute wings coming out. Lightspath. That's going to be Dire Basilisk. Look at him right in his face. Going to get 1 shot. Maybe a second one in there. As Rovaz is trying to kite to the other side. Lightspath is trying to get away from the Basilisk. Going to be a bomb burned so early. And it's going to get dispelled by Rovaz. Rovaz is cleaning that off very quickly. Going to get a hot one on himself. Maldic onto Lightspath, no way for him to heal. Is gonna snag himself 1 quick heal. Safety Chicken coming down. And he's actually on the ropes. He's gonna kite away from the pets, so they have to go down the ramp. The pets can't just jump down, so that's gonna be actually a third pet joining Rovaz. Lightspath is looking for another Hodge onto Rovaz. Is gonna be able to kill him right now. That Hodge came down. Is that enough damage? Or is Rovaz gonna be able to come out? It's gonna be Turtle Shell. I think Lightspath is on trap, getting dropped right in front of his face, though. Didn't walk right on it. So Rovaz missed that trap slightly. If he didn't miss that trap, that would have been a kill guarantee. But now it's going to be Rovaz and Cabo trying to make up for his mistake. Trying to make up for his misplay there. Is it going to be able to? Going to get a stun into Lightspath. That's still bubble available for Lightspath. After the Bob, that would have been the perfect time to score the kill. But now Lightspath has that safety net of the bubble. Trying to see if he can get a Hodge onto Rovaz. Middle long ways are coming out. Is he going to be able to get big Wake of Ashes? Rovaz is going to get some defenses rolling. Is going to feign death for a moment. Lightspath might just start to bubble here right now. He barely has any health. It's going to bubble just to be extra safe. And it's going to take him out with the Templars. Get a couple flashlights. Going to go for the third one. That's the second dude. Down for the count. Next up is going to be Corey Azeroth. They'll get into dots rolling onto Lightspath as soon as the bubble dissipates. Doesn't want to give him any ground to play on. And Lightspath is just going to have to play around Hammer of Justice as much as he can. Hopefully he's running talent to reduce the cooldown of Hammer of Justice every time he's able to either spend comp points or throw judgments. I don't know which one it is for red pallies. I know it's different depending on the spec of a palom. Going to be a start to Lightspath while wings are up. Corey is still looking pretty unhealthy right now. His Hodge coming down. It's going to be full wings with Lightspath. It's going to be a lot of damage. Safety Chicken going to proc down, but Corey is kind of just holding on to his trinket, thinking like, you know what, I could probably survive this. Shield of is coming down. Going to be a freezing trap right there. Lightspath's not going to walk over it. Actually blasting Corey from range. He might just have to turtle this right now as Lightspath still got quite a bit of damage left with that Shield of It's going to be Turtle Shell coming down. It's going to go for that manic advantage. Lightspath no longer has 2-minute wings. Has minute-long wings if he ever needs to. So he needs to let those minute-long wings build up for the bit of damage. Corey didn't recover quite a lot of health as he wanted to. Lightspath is going to sneak in and flash a light here and there whenever he can. It's going to be able to get more judgments into Corey as much as it can. That's going to be so much damage. Corey barely has nothing left. He's basically out of options unless he gets CC chain onto Lightspath. I think he gave up. I think Corey did give up. Barely has any health. Corey, you can still come back. Medic Bennett is trying to come out. Lightspath. Corey, you can throw down a trap on him or something. You can still make a play. You can make a play, my boy. Aww. Like, run up to him and throw a freezing trap on him. Next up is Kachikan, going to trick it out of, adaptation out of the Hodge immediately. Lightspath is going to start burning some big damage. Big wings damage to Kachikan, cleaving right through him. And Kachikan might have to go for a big defensive a little bit early. Going to snag a charge heal off of Lightspath's second charge heal to continue on. Lightspath doesn't have a bob, doesn't have a bubble. Can he somehow find a way to survive Kachikan? Can he do it? Gets a slow into Cat. Is going to bail under the bridge in order to snag himself a bit of a heal. Trying to deny Kachikan a charge. Kachikan is still going to get a leap into an interrupt on that heal. Not quite a charge heal for Cat, but at least it's better than nothing. Hodge onto Lightspath, reflecting his own Hodge into the Paladin. Can Lightspath somehow come back from this? Or is this over? Has this reign been over? Second stun coming out from the War Stump. Does get another interrupt. Safety Chicken available for Lightspath. Has about 2 minutes left for the bomb, but I think he's gonna survive it. Gonna be another charge by Kachikan. What's that execute? He does snag it. Next up is gonna be Aelwyn. Kachikan is gonna get hit with a horror effect into an instant chaos bolt from there into an immolate. Kachikan already taken damage from the beginning, but 30% dampening, allowing him to still get quite a bit of healing. Gonna be Infernal coming down, interrupting Aelwyn onto a chaos bolt, and this is what Kachikan used to pop off in some big damage. Berserker's raging out of the fear immediately. Aelwyn is gonna try to see if he can get a chaos bolt in. Gonna be reflected by Kachikan. While coming out for Aelwyn, does get a reflect of his own. And still gonna snag a fear onto Cat. Not gonna be the longest fear at all. Cat is gonna try to see if he can finish him off. Interrupt the shot of fear. We only have a mage, Scud mage. Actually prepared for the next one. Hopefully Scud. He went invis a little bit too early, I think. Maybe Kachikan will still allow him to get like a kind of a setup or whatever. I guess he kind of is given an opportunity with the poly. No reflect for Cat. Scott Mage burning through double shimmer actually just to get that max range pyro. Is that what he really wanted to do? Is going to still let the pyroblast in midair. Kachikan is going to get a charge and heal right as soon as that pyroblast connects. Blaze Storm just for a moment just to get out of that route. Second Polymer just going to sit it. It's heavily DR'd. Greater Pyroblast not going to happen as Kachikan is going to get some cooldowns rolling. Charges onto Scott Mage getting polymorphed. It's going to be the shortest poly in my life. And it's going to get a couple Bloodthirsts in there back to back just to get the healing rolling. For Scott Mage, this is going to be a little bit hard. I think this man is literally first time playing these. Is he going to go down immediately? Cauterize coming down really quickly. I don't think this man had a chance. Try to ice block through Cat. Leap for Cat. Has a massive execute ready. Rampage down through the mage, cleaving him in half. Next up is going to be Atherman. Next and last man standing on Team Blue. Gonna give that auto duel back to back. The Paladins are crazy. But Kachikan reflected the living hell out of light spat. Ooh, goddamn. Alright, so can you do anything to Cat? Looks like Cat actually has every cooldown available since it's as large of an honor duel as it could be. I believe that Atho and Cat are both running adaptations, so stuns are going to be basically worthless. If Kachikan can get a reflect stun onto Atho, that would be nice because then he'll be able to use a fear for later. But if anything, Kachikan isn't too worried about getting stunned himself. Ather's taking quite a bit of damage at the beginning. Just trying to get a setup for Cat, and it's going to be adaptation coming out immediately. Wings coming in for Ather. Actually able to cleave right through Kachikan with some big damage. Kachikan hasn't had to pop a defensive quite yet. Might just have to hear. Is Atherman going to go for the Bob, though? Could deny him any kind of healing. Might just have to do it, and Bob does come out, and Kachikan just sprinted the hell out of there, getting slowed down immediately. Actually can steal Bloodthirst to clear the slow. Gonna get a reflect rolling a little bit early. Can he get a Bloodthirst in off of Atherman? Fear coming out. That's going to be adaptation for Atherman. Immediate adaptation, and claps on Kachikan. That adaptation play is actually not that bad, honestly. It's really not that bad. Because it actually plays up to the playstyle, and it's going to come down to Kiting God X versus Atho. Atho down on adaptation, down on Bob, but still has a bubble. So depending what spec Kiting God is he a sass? I want to guess he's a sass. I actually think Kiting God has a chance, a solid chance. More than a solid chance against Atho. But we'll see how well it works for him. Cheers for Snail, man. Woo! Alrighty, boys. I'll tell you guys exactly how to join groups after this, okay? I'll remind you guys how to do it. What's going on? Is Kiting God just getting in there? I guess he's just getting in. Gonna get a Hodge into kidney shot onto Atho, getting his dots set up and running with a Toxic Blade rolling onto Atho. Is he gonna go for big damage though? It looks like he's playing very defensively. Use Concoction a little bit early, and that's gonna be some execute sentence from Atherman coming out. Gonna be a Maledict onto Atho, cleansing of this poison before Maledict connects. And that's gonna actually burn through a safety trinket for Kiting God X. Unless Kiting God Eggs was just like, yeah, there's no way I can defeat a Paladin, he just gave up from the beginning. Unless it's exactly what he decided to do. It might have made a mistake. What do you guys think? Was that a rogue making an oopsie, or was he just like, yeah, I'm not gonna be a Paladin, I'm not even gonna try? Hard to tell. Shut up, Alunith. No one likes you. Who the fuck liked Alunith back in the day? Was there ever, like, a girl playing Legion, and she was like, man, I don't got a boyfriend, and the game was like, hey, here's a Lunith you'll talk to, and they're like, my husbando, my husbando! 5 out of 5, ready? Pixie, don't listen to Corey. What did Corey say? I am Corey. Why would I listen to him? It's gonna be Wilson versus Akati. Hope no one's joining me. Prize, my man, you're more than welcome to add your, you're more than welcome to advertise in the chat, my man. More than welcome to him. Lord also here. Man cries the duels later, Obliv. You and Kryzer. Yo, Kryzer, do you want to duel Obliv? Destro Warlock versus Fire Mage, by the way. More than welcome to. Chat, who the fuck was a Blood Elf? Or Void Elf just now? They said, you are super Mew. Blush at me, waves at you. Was that a thought? Was that an e-thought? Chat, boys. Boys, steady yourselves. Don't listen to thoughts. Ever. Alrighty, spectator match. Inspector match. Wilson and Zakati. We're gonna get this two guys going. Two boys going. Can I join Defco? More than welcome to Defco. We got groups up. I forgot to tell you. Does somebody have a macro on how to join groups? By the way, somebody posted it earlier. I forgot to show you guys how to join groups. You guys should know by now, though. We do this every week, almost every day. Alright, we got a group. Oh, the variety. Switch, the variety. Wow, look at the variety. We actually got quite a bit of variety. We got some new names. We got some new names, new faces. That's exactly what I want to see, boys. Let's go. Take a look at Team Red this time. Whoa. Is that a gladiator mount? Oh. Oh, it's so nice looking. Alright, we're gonna look at Divas. My boy, my man, representing enhancements all over the world. We also got, oh, I'm flying all over the place. We got Cole, Tool, Cole, we'll call him Cole. We got ourselves a Blib. We got La 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 La. And Dredden versus Team Blue with Aluna playing the feral, Christina playing more feral, Snowface playing even more feral, Zan and Zakati. Zan, you're basically a crazy cat lady, you know that, right? That's gonna be Divas getting opened up by Aluna off the bat, getting dotted up, opener with a root play style. I think that's exactly what we're gonna expect out of a bunch of pharaohs today. What is this? I said I want some variety. I didn't mean literally one of the same class times 4. Whose group is this? Zakati, that's your fault. Who the hell chose 4 pharaohs? Who does that? Don't do that ever again. We'll play this one out. It might be the one that doesn't make it into the YouTube, but Jesus, it's a lot of cats. Zan is a crazy cat lady. Look at him. All those cats. Aluna, though. What? No, what? What did you get hit by? I think it's actually Divas' pants. Oh, Aluna got some pants too. It looks like both of them are zapping each other from afar. Aluna gonna be rocking what looks like the trident in order to give themselves as much of an advantage as possible. The bleed style, the bleed play style on Divas is getting very obnoxious because all he's doing is running up, putting bleeds on Divas, rooting him down. That's it. You're just refreshing bleeds. Divas, you're just gonna bleed out, my boy. Oh my goodness, somebody give this man a bandage. Somebody get him some band-aids. Give this man a pack of Tampax. He's bleeding all over the place. What the hell? Aluna, is that actually a playstyle? I mean, it's effective. Divas is actually going to go for a bit of that food. Aluna, I want to see Aluna. Can you actually fight, or does he only know how to run? Malak and Divas right now trying to suppress his healing. It looks like Aluna is going to burst some cooldowns into Divas for quite a bit. That was a grounding totem that came down. I think the grounding totem ate the root, because you can see Divas is actually running around, not rooted. I think the grounding totem actually ate the root. Capacitor totem tried to come down, not gonna happen. Sundering Aluna, but the Warring Bear from when that happened. Popping in a bunch of heals and thorns. Divas is going to get a wall up and running. Needs to purge those thorns immediately. Trying to purge every buff from Aluna, but it looks like whatever buffs they're getting, they just have a million of them. So Divas actually ran out of mana. Same trick, you get a proc for Divas right now as Aluna is just pumping all full damage into them. And as Divas decide to go for big damage, he actually gets stun locked and blown up by Aluna into a root immediately by that's a Cuddlin. Oh, what do you call you? Cuddlin? Is that Cuddlin? I guess so. Cuddlin versus Aluna. Yo, Aluna did go bursting Divas. I was thinking he was going to play the bleed play style the whole time. But he actually, to be fair, he did burst him. He did burst him at the end with a stun and everything. Trinket for Cuddlin as he doesn't want to sit roots. Double charge onto Aluna, catching up to the feral. Could go for reflect onto those thorns. And it's actually going to do exactly that. Reflect those thorns. Going to be a stun by Aluna as soon as he sees that's happening. Going to get some dots up and running onto Cuddlin. And it's going to bail the hell out of there. Can the warrior catch up to the feral ever? Or is this guy literally just going to bleed him up and leave him out to dry? God damn it, boys. Oh, goddamn. What's up, boy? Hey, my man. Hope you're having a good one. I wake up with 30% dampen in chat, boomer. Come on. But no, you're right. The double bash coming in, double stun coming in onto Cuddlin. Aluna's gonna get a full setup, and Cuddlin actually gonna pop cooldowns. Trying to survive this Warlock Hellstone to follow. Aluna playstyle might be. Yeah, that's kind of a lame playstyle. It's, you're not seeing like clashes, big fights. You're just seeing a Feral open up, bleed, and root. But I gotta be honest, it is very effective. Cuddlin does deny the opener for Aluna. Can he combo off of that? Can we follow up with anything? Gonna be a stun onto Cuddlin with a Matic to follow. Into a root, right as he tried to get a reflect rolling. Is Aluna actually gonna be able to? No, I was thinking he's gonna be able to maybe re-stealth on him. Gonna be charged for Cuddlin, finally snagging the small heal as Aluna is gonna power shift around. The sphere to follow. Gonna be not tricking out of it. Gonna be Thorns right there. Cuddlin doesn't have reflect for it this time though. Is going to try to get a Matic rolling onto Aluna. Does he have anything to follow? He does not. And down he goes. Who's going to be up next? Can anybody beat this guy? It's a Destro Warlock. You know, actually, you know what? With the Destro Warlock, we might actually have a chance here. Because I think Destro actually does do well. The first classes were Enhancement Shaman and a Fury Warrior. Both of those, I'm pretty sure, do get countered pretty hard by Feral. So we'll see if a Destro Warlock can do a little bit better. Is he going to go for the Pet CC on opener? No, Pet actually is going to go for Invis as soon as it comes out. Try to see if he can land a Fear onto Aluna. Actually going to land inside him at the very edge of a corner. So for Dredda, it's going to be quite a bit of bleeds rolling. But he is a Warlock. In some cases, he's even tankier than a Warrior. So honestly, he actually might be even tankier than the other two guys that were out here. But it's going to be Aluna walking up. Is going to land their opener. It's going to be Pet CC maybe. Could go for the Pet CC in order to lock down the Feral. It's going to go for the Tournament Favor, but it's going to be Conflagrate into a Fear. Finally able to catch the Feral out in the open with a Shadow Fear to follow. Actually does land. Popping into a Bear from the last moment with a Casbolt smacking him on the side. Getting that Incinerate off there. And Aluna is going to try to see if he can get away scot-free. He's just going to power shift out of it. And he did survive it. Did get a reset. Dredda just needs to get a more of a bigger setup onto Aluna. I think he does need to go for the Pet CC. He hasn't done any kind of CC with his pet at all. Gonna be a reopener onto Dredda, and Aluna is gonna re-get those bleeds up and running and try to see if he can bail out of it into a horror effect. That's gonna be Infernal coming down. Dredda's gonna do quite a bit of damage to Aluna. Gonna get a wall up and running, try to get a Swiftman and a regrowth. And it's gonna send it out in a bear from Dredda. It's forced to walk up next to him. It's gonna drop down a bunch of Rain of Fire in order to stimulate his Casbolt to be a little bit stronger in the future. Fear, not going to happen, and that's actually going to be Dredden able to Casbolt if he needs to. Aluna is going to hug the pillar as best as he can to try to avoid his Casbolts. It's actually going to power shift as he gets hit with a Conflag. Going to be a wall for Dredden as the stun comes out. Does get caught in the Fear, going to trick it out of it with a Casbolt flying. A Casbolt doing quite a bit of damage, but in Bear form, he does reduce quite a bit since he has quite a lot more health to work with. Is going to wait out the Infernal. Did he wait it out completely? Yes, waited out Infernal completely. With the Trident. Interrupt him onto Fear. Another Casbolt could maybe come out. Bash coming in as long as just cycle and CC. Dredden is yet to use his pet at all in order to get any kind of CC rolling. Hasn't used Succubus CC at all. Landing a Fear onto Aluna while in Bear form. Conflag is not going to hold him into a Horror Effect. Actually pulls him out in the open. Getting that Casbolt off. Almost got it off. Aluna did use his Stampede and Roar in order to get himself a little bit of movement speed in order to catch up to the wall. And this way he's going to go in for the kill. Stun onto Dredden. Try to see if he can get a big damage. Dredden is yet to use his pet CC. He is not using his pet CC. You could peel himself with the pet. It has a Succubus CC, but he does go down right because he just... Why do you not use your pet? What? Oh my god. Can't pet CC on a Feral? You can't charm a pet Feral? No way. No way. Wait, that's busted. That's overpowered then. I was pretty sure you could charm a Feral. You're kidding, right? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we're gonna see La next. La did obliterate Zakati last time, but this is gonna be a whole nother beast right here. Holy shit, because Succubus going humanoid? I'm pretty sure we've seen Destro Warlocks CC Ferals before. But maybe I am 100% wrong. I think you might be right in that. I might have to check this again. Druids can be travel form counters beasts. That's nutty. That's actually a hard counter. We've seen Destro Warlocks obliterate Pharaohs before. We've seen that. But I guess Aluna is a whole another kind of beast. La, all he can do with this type of bleeds, he just eat food as soon as he gets opened on. That's literally all he can do. And Aluna, all they're doing is just waiting for DR. Is going to put up all the bleeds back on La. La at one point might have to grade a fade and open or something. Or maybe see if he can catch Aluna out in the open. Gonna be back-to-back stuns by Aluna. He's trying to get some cooldowns rolling. Gonna be a stun by La. Finally able to get some dots rolling into Aluna. Gonna get the wall rolling a little bit early. It's actually gonna silence himself with a trinket. Try to see if he can master spell a root. Does land the master spell, but his pet is gonna get rooted. And now he goes dissipating out into the nether. La is just gonna bleed out, man. Just bleeding. Holy shit. This guy must be running like a full mastery, full bleed build. I gotta give him the credit for that. Gonna be tricking out a lot with the Fear onto Aluna. And Aluna is just not gonna trick a single thing out of this Shadow Priest. So this is Greater Fate just gonna bail behind, get himself hot rolling. It's gonna be Void Eruption coming out for Lava of Vampiric Bases rolling. It's gonna get a bleed, roots him out. It's just gonna mana him down. This is gonna drain him of all mana. And this side happening, eventually La won't be able to out heal this at all. Is this cat chicken on an ult or something? I wouldn't be surprised if this is a cat on an ult. Gonna be opener onto La, waiting for the DR every single time, double stunning La as soon as he can. Bash coming in, trying to see if he can get a big bite. Gonna be a stun on La, left with no health, gonna be forced to use Disperse right now. And La is still fairly healthy. That shield to try to keeping him afloat the full duration. Wow, that's BM as hell. I do wonder if Aluna is also playing tank traits. Whoever got details, I would love to see the screenshot of all of his healing abilities. I would love to see that. See if this dude is playing full healing setup, full taken setup. La's gonna get opened up on, and it's gonna land a Fear. La is not in the fight just yet. He is sitting at about half health, which is not comfortable by any measure. Not comfortable by any measure. And Aluna, again, even on the Shadow Priest, an already immobile class, using those rules just to keep him in place. Making this duel even harder for La than it needs to be. Does land Mindbender, but he even risks the Mindbender away. And La should be aware that the Pharaoh is going to reopen up. Could maybe Greater Fate the opener by Aluna to stop any kind of bleeds. Is going to land a stun chicken for Aluna. Once they get the Skull Bash in there really badly. Greater Fate coming out for La. And Aluna's not giving him any kind of peel off. Isn't even going to go for Skull Bash. It's just going to let the bleeds do work. Obliv is the last man standing. Could Obliv do something about this, man? Could Obliv, the hero of the Horde, the hero that we need right now, do anything with this Feral? No trinket for Aluna. That's one thing that Obliv has, is the fact that Aluna doesn't have a trinket. If you can go for the big setup, you might be able to do it. Unless Aluna's just going to be able to get everybody snagged. Again, I really want to see the details, boys. Whoever got like a details link of all the heals, I would love to see it at the end of this. Okay, Obliv, what kind of build are you playing? Are you still going for that Fireball build that you got going, or is it Greater Fate this time? What are we looking at here? I actually do want to wonder. I think his Blink build, not Shimmer build, might be really good. Double Root is going to trick it out of that stun. Is going to go for big combustion onto Luna. Immediately walking it up for Luna. He's going to burn all his mobility just to see if he can get away from Obliv. Burn all of his mobility and defensives just to survive the burst out of the mage. And with that mobility, he was actually able to get through one side of the pillar to the other very quickly. He already had a plan ahead of time. This man is a whole nother level. Proxy doesn't stand a chance versus Luna. He's one of my best Ferals in the leaderboard at the moment. Actually, I would like to see MML versus Luna one day. It'll be a Feral fight. It'll be real long, but just for the sake on stream, I would like to see the outcome of that. Gonna be Obliv. I think did it blink out of the stun into a breath into Luna. Try to see if he can get quite a bit of damage. Missing the meteor, and Obliv getting rooted is actually gonna put him back. Does have blink if he needs to, unless he's using the blink defensively. Then he actually will not be able to do anything at all. Anything at all with that. Aluna getting a full opener onto Obliv. Couple of bites. Another reset. Forcing a block out of Obliv. And I think Obliv is basically out in the open, man. He's basically out in the open. He actually got nothing left. Aluna has one wall, one renewal, trinket available. So unless Obliv can make some kind of a crazy play right now, this is not going to be a lot he could work with here. He doesn't have Ice Block. Trinket coming up in 40 seconds. Temporal available. Invis available. He can maybe pick up the eyes at the very last moment or something while he's expecting Aluna. He has no idea where the Pharaoh is at, so it's kind of just for him to decide whether Aluna is going to be up close or not. And Aluna is going to walk up, something onto Obliv. Doesn't look like he has a blink. Or it looks like he does have a blink. Or does he play Shimmer? I think he plays Shimmer this time. Maybe it might have been the worst move, though. Maybe he decided to blink late. Obliv is going to go for the Temporal. Is that going to get him any kind of healing? The Cauterized might come out. Is going to land a Meteor into Luna. Going to pre-wall it ahead of time. And Obliv is actually getting to crack into Luna's health quite a bit. We're actually seeing him almost get past the half. Steal a couple balls from Luna. Is going to get a Scorch or two. Is he going to blink offensively to move in? He doesn't have a lot of health to work with. No, he is going to go for that Invis though. Does he have any And he's gonna go for food immediately. Luna's gonna want to walk up immediately. Gonna get the Blazing Barrier working, and it's gonna get a root onto Luna. Gonna be able to break out of the root immediately. Rooting down Obliv on his burst right now. That's actually the worst. Obliv popped Cauterize. And all he can really do is maybe try to go for some food without Cauterize. And another opener by Luna. Obliv is going to land a breath. Stricken out for Luna. Immediately try to see if he can end this mage right now. Force another Cauterize into a root. Obliv goes down. There's actually nothing they could have done. Zakati, what the fuck was this team? That was Zakati. You guys can blame Zakati on that one. Even if that Pharaoh died, there would have been like a billion other Pharaohs. So I don't know what Zakati... What Zakati, do you know what variety is, my man? Do you understand what variety is? That Pharaoh is insane, though. I need the details. I need details on all his healing abilities. I want to see if he healed a lot. I actually want to see this. Can I see an auras? I can't. Yeah, I can just see his damage, but this damage doesn't work properly. Does anybody have the details of that fight? Alright, we'll probably get Wilson going against somebody else then. Alrighty. Revenge is calling me a noob in Discord. You are a noob. You are a noob. Little group of people. Let's get Wilson and Lord Madness going against one another, okay? Wilson and Lord Madness 5. Here we go. We're gonna give Wilson's group another chance, because that was some bullshit right there. That was a bunch of classes that get hard countered by a feral in duels. That was actually incredible. That was just a whole another point of BM where I just cannot even wrap my head around it. Holy shit, we're actually just gonna let Divas into a whole another group. They have a feral on the team with procs, but at least it's not a Luna. They do have a warrior and a rogue and a hunter and whoever the fuck they're getting. Unless they don't have anybody else. Madness guy is the guy leading the group. Let's get wrecked. There we go. Zakati doing this in variety? I don't think Zakati knows what a variety is, dude. Switch. Zakati's usually the guy that's like, oh yeah, I got a brand new team, and it's like same people. I'm like, Zakati, I asked you guys variety. I was like, yeah, I got you variety. So we get him in, and there's like same people. I'm like, Zakati, please, can we get variety? Oh yeah, I got variety this time, don't worry. We try it, and it's exactly the same fucking people every time. Alrighty, boys, what do we got? We got a Tashin here on Team Red with Vanish hanging out with Maxell, Prox, and we got ourselves Subsy. How you doing, Subsy? How you doing, man? You play BM? Alrighty. We got ourselves Team Divas. Gonna get another chance at this. We got Divas, Cuddland. We got La, Obliv, and Dredden, because these boys generally get a chance. And it's gonna be another Feral! Why, Team Red, would you let Progs be the first one to play? I do not understand. We just had a Feral. Oh my god, Divas is just not having a good day, dude. As an enhancement shaman, he's tried his hardest, but a Feral is just too much of a hard counter. Although he is getting kind of quite a bit of crits into Prox. Is going to get a wall rolling, trying to see if he can get a Thorns up of Prox. It looks like Prox is also running the Trident as well as a weapon, getting himself a massive shield there a little bit early. Divas could cleanse it, and he might just have to if he wants to get quite a bit of damage into Prox. Gonna get a trinket off the sun. Try to see if he can go for some cooldowns. Prox is gonna get a wall up and running. Divas is gonna try to sink as much damage to Prox as he can. Should be cleansing that shield as much as he can. Is gonna get a bunch of Storm Strike onto Prox. He's trying to bail away from the other side. Landing a regrowth. Actually notice it down Capacitor Totem, and Divas is gonna be able to reconnect, get a couple more Storm Strikes while Ascendance is up and running. Ascendance down, Wolves are down, or Spirit Raptors, I guess. And Divas is going to be kind of by himself with Prox in the belly of the beast. Trying to see if he can deal with the Feral. Save Chicken Procking right now. And Divas is kind of running on rope, man. He's running out of cooldown. It's going to be Thorns up and running. Trying to see if he can cleanse whatever he can. And Prox is just going to hit him with a Moonfire at the very end. Next up is going to be Cuddlin. Trying to see if he can make a play. Oh my god. Into a stun by Prox. You know what? No. Wilson, my boy! I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's another Feral with a Trident. You know what, chat? How many of you guys wanted to see the ending of that match? Where it's another Feral with a Trident? I don't see any hands raised. We're going to move on to the next game. Wilson, you're more than welcome to get your full group out of there. And we'll queue into a real group, my boy. Into a real group. What happened? We will rematch you into a... We'll rematch you, my boy. Svenske got 5% for Neum. You got 5? Okay, cool. If you guys want to join into a 5-5, by the way, that's how you do it. Go to player versus player, custom pre-made, custom groups, custom, look, 5, enter to find one on a horde or alliance. We do this a lot. Somebody in chat will have like a macro for how we do it. Purple got a group. Prize got it ready. Vensky Whiskey got it ready. Is Sirath here? What's up, man? I'm in a group with Kachikan. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Kachikan, does Kachikan have a group? Kachikan already got to play. What I'm really sad is the fact that Wilson hasn't got to play at all. So let me queue Wilson. Purple is in my group. Okay, I'm gonna get Wilson versus Kreiser. I'm pretty sure Kreiser is gonna get the variety. Again, boys, we're looking for variety. As many new names and faces as we can muster. We're looking for variety. Looking for new names. New names. New names we have never seen before on the streams or videos. Looking for new people. And I feel so bad for Divas' group because he got fucking Cuddlin in there. Cuddlin's first time he's getting to play any of these duels. And we got same goddamn people every fucking time. How do we go from a feral druid duel to another feral druid duel? Both of which are running the goddamn Trident. What's the Trident? Look up COS gear. Look at the Trident COS. It's busted. Makes those a little bit less fun just because it gives so much defensiveness to certain classes that are normally not good. Switch. Dude, BFA Season 2 has been PvE Fest. Season 2 of BFA has been PvE Fest. Do you have your PvE gear and trinkets? Yes or no? Yes, you're gonna do well. No, you're not gonna do well. Oh, this is why I cannot wait, dude. 8.2 needs to come in tomorrow. I'd be happy. Divas on Team Red with Cuddlin, La, Obliv, and Dryden. Introducing these guys quick because we already got through them once or twice or 8 billion times versus Azeroth with Kreiser on Team Blue playing the Reflection, rapping Affy. Probably is going to be going up first, so representing Team Blue versus Cuddlin off the bat was Sin PogChamp and Deadshot sitting in the back. Fear coming into Purple Haze a little bit early. Cuddlin is going to go for some big damage, trying to see if he can cleave through Purple. Actually bailing out for a second as his Purple disengaged for a moment, interrupting him onto Ivan, but Purple does have the metamorphosis rolling. Going to get big damage into Cuddlin right now. And his health is not going to go anywhere. Lots of leech, and it's actually just going to charge the Cuddlin as he's just kind of trying to kite him a little bit. Cuddlin used to get those charge heals off of Purple Haze as much as he can. Gonna go for that enraged regeneration right now. Gonna be in a prison. Does he have a way to break out of enraged regen? He does not. He does get himself a 1 bloodthirst in there. So at least it topped him off, but it didn't give him the most value of healing he could have had. Because he could have been healing while doing damage the whole time. That's going to be able to get out of the stun pretty early on. Purple is going to go back into Metamorphosis with the Ivy. Mana gets thrown onto Purple right now. Trying to suppress his leech for a little bit as Metamorphosis comes down. Going to get another zap into Cuddlin. Just getting those zaps. The more he gets, that's freebie damage, man. That's like 20k a pop. That's just a bunch of free damage. Purple, it does have Cuddlin going down in health. He is trying to recover a little bit. Gonna be popping some cooldowns. Is it gonna be able to crack into Purple Haze's health? As Purple is getting his own resources rolling, trying to get the big I-Beam Wombo combo, snagging a stun onto Cuddlin with a Maledict to follow, trying to suppress some kind of healing he get. Actually, he just subs him with a charge. That's actually just gonna be able to eat through the Maledict. Has Reflective Veil, we should have had it a little bit early for the Maledict or something. Short stun and Cuddlin, is that going to be enough for Purple? They're going to get a commanding shot rolling. Cuddlin really wish he had a enraged regen right now. Can he maybe somehow find another charge on Purple? He does land him with a fear. It's actually going to go for cooldowns right afterwards. As going to be in prison. Does he have enrage, or does he have Zerka's rage out of that one? It doesn't look like he does. That's going to be another stun. Wombo combo by Purple Haze. Can Cuddlin survive this demon form for a bit? It has Reflect rolling, but it's a little bit late. And actually is close to dead on the reach of death, and down it goes. And Purple does take him out. Looks like it's going to be La up next. La already mounted up ahead of time a little bit. Used to get the big CC chains on the Purple Haze as soon as they can. We'll see if they're able to do it, though. We'll see. Stop chasing him. Stop running. Why are you running? Why is going to land that stun in the opener? Going to be a trinket stunned by La. Burning the trinket a little bit early against Purple. Not going to be able to answer any other opener that Purple is going to have. Needs to make the damage output here count as much as possible. Is going to get a Void Eruption rolling onto Purple. He's going to get a stun into an I-Beam rolling right after him. And La is just going to try to cut him a little bit. Is he going to be able to nab the mind control? Try to see if he can get kicked. It looks like Purple Haze, does he have the interrupt anymore? It looks like he didn't have an interrupt. It's actually just going to cut him out the open. La's health, though, took just only a little bit of damage from Purple, but he's only sitting at about half, while Purple is looking really healthy right now and is still able to chase after La. He's going to get redots up and running. Try to see if he can let himself a heal. Looks like Purple tried to maybe get an interrupt in there. Or no, he is just cleansing. He's just ripping buffs off of La one by one. That's going to be Vampiric Embrace down for La. Does have a lot of heals to work with. It's going to burn the Warlock Hellstone. Try to see if he can get some damage to Purple. But he's actually just unstoppable while Metamorphosis is up and running. Greater Fate for La. Purple, I think, tried not to interrupt it. He's just dispelling, just stealing buffs from La, which does give him the resources he needs in order to make a play. He's going to get that Mindbender just biting him on the side. Purple actually dropping quite a bit in health. Actually, his health is starting to go down little by little. Wait until he gets into Demonic again with the Eye Beam. Wombo combo coming out. Even has the Mindbender to cleave off a little bit. Maldic onto La. No Trinket, no Disperse. Needs to get a heal going. Also going to see CJ. Try to see if he can land a Mind Control. Not going to happen in Purple versus Dredden next. Is he going to be able to do it, though? Dredden is going to get a Succubus rolling. The Purple is at least allowed him to get the full setup. And just try to change his positioning a little bit. All the Trident COS gear, my 385 shotgun that gets banned feels bad. It doesn't get banned, but it's really, like, it's fine if somebody uses it. It's just really annoying for certain classes back to back to see that over and over. Like, 2 Feral, 1 with a Trident, that's fine. 2 Ferals back to back, nah, we'll skip. That's all I'm saying. Infernal coming down onto Purple Haze into a stun as Dred is actually trying to get a wombo combo. Looks like he tried to chain stuns back to back instead of getting Chaos Bolt, stun, Chaos Bolt, stun, Chaos Bolt. He decided to go stun, stun, Chaos Bolt. Missing out on the freebie Chaos Bolt he could have gotten. That's going to be big Golden's while the Infernal is up and running. Going to get a Gateway rolling for now. Try to see if he can slow down Purple Haze. Going to get a Trinket rolling with a stun onto Dredden. Big damage with IBM. Going to be a wall for Dredden though as he's just trying to secure himself some cast into Purple Haze. And Purple is going to get a stun onto Dredden. Try to wait out until he can interrupt onto Dredden. Drop it on Darkness. Going to get feared out of the Darkness with a Chaos Bolt to hit him right in the back. Outside of Darkness. Not exactly where he wants to be. Another Blade Dance. Does interrupt him on a fear. That's going to be safe to Trinket, keeping him rocking for a little bit longer. Big pet CC, but only a short one though. Is going to try to see if he can. I think he tried to dispel it or interrupt a pet maybe. Did he dispel a pet? Did it purge a pet with a buff or something? Is going to get interrupted and Dredden, but a Chaos Bolt is going to launch. He's actually able to live this for a little bit with that Metamorphosis Leech rolling. Can hit the pet if anything. Should be hitting the pet if he can't hit anybody. That's going to be full Metamorphosis. Horror effect right now. Does Dredden go for a fear? Or is it fully DR'd? I think it is fully DR'd. Might be able to get the pet CC rolling. No, going to be a fear. Try to get a Chaos Bolt. Not going to happen as Purple Haze does sudden. Finally gets the pet CC of the Succubus. This seduced by the Succubus. Dredden is going to go for the Cataclysm. Needs to get a conflag off the bat. And Purple, I think, is stealing more buffs off of him. Does let him interfere, but no Chaos Bolts are flying. Purple is actually in a good spot. Those Incinerates are still doing quite a bit of damage. But at least it's not a massive Chaos Bolt right to cleave his health in half. Imprison Dredden. All Purple Haze is trying to do right now is stump Dredden. Trying to interrupt him his cast, whether it's with the actual interrupts or stuns. Or Imprison for that matter. Lands a Maledict onto Dredden, but he is able to escape scot-free for a moment. Conflag. Does he get to see by the pet though? Gets a horror effect onto Purple. I think the pet even tried to get a Succubus in there. A Succubus Seduce in there and does eat a Chaos Bolt. Could that be the last Chaos Bolt? Tried to get the Succubus CC. Does land it. Dredden is going to get another Chaos Bolt. And does he have anything to follow Maledict? Purple doesn't have anything to counter the Maledict. He's just going to have to wait for a bit. Until he can get himself another setup. Waiting for the Demonic. He's going to get a stun. Trying to save his kick for one big cast from Dredden. He's going to use stuns instead to interrupt his cast, and he's going to get some damage in. Actually getting quite a bit of health and actually cleaving through him. Obliv is up next though, and Obliv and Purple know each other way too well. This is going to be another Fire Mage versus Demon Hunter 1v1 duel. Getting the breath up early with the Palmer to follow. He's going to be able to get himself a setup. Pretty sure he's going to go for the Meteor. Maybe big combustion damage right now. No, just going to get a couple of Fire Blasts in there and get maybe a Pyro Blast. Does land a Pyro Blast in Purple. Purple is going to have to play for the long game now. Does land a stun onto Obliv, forcing to trick it out pretty early, interrupt him onto I-Beam, but Purple Haze does already have Demonic rolling. That's going to be Obliv, trying to get himself a heal. Oh, did Obliv go for cooldowns? No, he did not. Okay, I was thinking for a second maybe Purple Haze did cleanse off his cooldowns there for a second. But he didn't, I don't think. I think Oblivious still had saving those for later. Is going to get a root on Purple Haze. Scorches actually going to do quite a bit of damage. Try to see if he can one-shot Purple Haze right now. It's going to get a Sage and Chicken roll, and he's going to bail behind the pillar. Oblivious trying to approach it. It's actually going to get him some silence for a second. And that's going to be caught combustion down for a moment. Purple is out in the open. Stun into Obliv. Does he get the eye beam? He does, but gets breath mid of it. He needs to get big damage. Obliv does go for an ice block, and Purple Haze needs to be nearby. He has to find a way to interrupt Obliv or something. The Scorches are going to be down of him. The Scorches are going to be the end of him, and does finally go down. First man on Team Blue finally goes down, and Obliv is going to be the next man standing. Versus Chrysler. Oh, Chrysler is not playing Destro. He's playing Affliction this time. Very interesting. If Chrysler was Destro, I think that Obliv could have got a taste of what is to come with Chrysler and him dueling one another. But Chrysler is going to get dots rolling. Trying to see if he can get a UA rolling. Oh man, those UAs. Dude, the UAs the next match are going to be so much better, honestly. So much better. It's a Fury Warrior with Rogue Stuns. That's exactly what a Demon Hunter is, dude. It's a Fury Warrior with Rogue Stuns. They don't die. They have the mobility of a Fury Warrior and a Rogue combined. Or in fact, so if Fury into Oblivious is just going to have to run. Try to see if he can get a UA rolling. Not going to happen, though. It looks like the Affliction Warlock dots actually can break Obliv's Fear really easily. Like an Immolate doesn't break it, but the Corruption and Agony actually can break the Fear. Maybe Obliv popped a racial for it, which maybe what might have already done. I might have didn't see it. That's going to be a couple Pyro Blasts. The Crisis is actually not looking that good. Also, the damage over time for Obliv. Doesn't roll with a pet though, so he's trying to go for as much damage as possible. Maybe rolling with a pet might have been a better choice this time. Not like he would have had too many options of what abilities he could have used against him though. But it would have been better than nothing. Trying to see if he can land a stun. Gonna get interrupted on it. And Crysis is still hanging in there. Obliv is getting just a bit of singeing damage in. Is gonna get the Dark Glare to increase the damage of his, or prolong the dots. Does he have anything though? I think Crysis just left. Yep. I don't know what happened. He was just done. I don't know what happened. I guess he just got tired of it. Let me get the mix going, boys. I didn't have the mix going, I just realized. Here we go. Alright, Obliv, this is going to be a real challenge this time. Sin Pog Champ. You know this man is serious about the game. With a name like Sick Pog Champ. Oh, Sin Pog Champ. Gonna get the Meteor with a Fireball. Combustion rolling. Gonna be Smoke Bomb out of Sin off the bat. And Obliv is actually gonna play very defensive. Not gonna run into the Smoke Bomb. Gonna get a Pyro Blast on the Sin at the very end, though. Rage Quit? I think he did Rage Quit. Yeah, that's Affliction Live, though. I don't blame him, honestly. I don't blame him. Probably Fan Fling and Dog Glare. Maybe. Get a shot into Obliv, though. Sin is finally able to get an opener. Blake coming in for Obliv, and it's going to be Shadow Step for Sin. Gonna stay on this mage as best as he can with a temper rolling for Obliv. Gonna get a root into Sin. Might have to blind. Is gonna go for a blind. Has Cloak of Shadows. Has Vendetta, but a blind has been used. So Obliv gotta get through every single cooldown of the rogue before he can get something done. But now Sin gets to get the opener with a Garrote, with a Kidney. He will be able to blink out of that Kidney. We'll just have to wait and see. Is gonna get the Garrote Kidney. Actually kidneyed while the Garrote is up. Just so he can hold Obliv longer, because he would just be able to blink out of that Kidney immediately. It's going to be Polymorph to Sin back to back. Obliv is just trying to get a reset in case Sin was going to go for a Trinket. And Obliv is looking pretty healthy. Oh, Trinket out of Sin right now. I don't even know if he needed to do that. But he's going to get that restyle for a second. Rooted by Obliv. Has a mark for it already. But he can't use it. He's going to go for the Vanish. Burning through more cooldowns. And Obliv is going to go for that Temperer right now. If Sin has a Maldic, that would be maybe a good option. It'll force cooldowns on Obliv for sure. Scorch is coming out. Is going to get that root onto Sin for a bit. Gonna burn out a Cloak of Shadows. Obliv is getting everything out of this rogue. But his health is not really looking all that good anymore. Try to see if he can get some Scorches in. Does he get any more heals? There's going to be big Cauterize coming down. He's going to get himself a shield rolling with a blink. Sin doesn't have a lot of health, but Obliv doesn't either. Obliv is in a really, really bad situation right now. He needs to make sure that he is not taking too much damage from Sin. It looks like Sin actually opened up with just auto attacks. He was ready to attack. He didn't get a Garrote in the opener. He just got auto attacks. Meteor coming down on one side after a couple Fire Blasts come in. And Obliv is trying to see if he can land himself a little bit of a reset. And Pog making sure to just throw knives. Shadow Step into Obliv right now. Going to be no defenses for a bit. Is going to force an Ice Block out of Obliv with a breath before the rogue can catch a restyle. That's going to be a big combustion coming down. Does Obliv blink it? He does blink it. He's just going to go for as much damage as Sin right now. But realizing that he's out of blinks, might just have to wait this out for a bit. Another go roll by Sin. Does he get the full opener? Gonna be tricked out of Obliv. Is gonna get the temporal rolling. Malik on Obliv right now. Could go down. Does get a blink with a bit of a shield. Scorch isn't coming out. Needs to get a Scorch, and Sin does scorch him down. But Sin does get a knife throw in there at the end. Oh my goodness. That was such a close duel. Fire Mage and Assassination Rogue. And Deadshot is getting in there. Already getting the dots, the crows, and the pet over Divas with 47% dampening. He's just letting them take all that damage at the very start. Is he got a good corner there though? He's gonna get a stun of Divas. But he doesn't have line of sight of him. Is he just gonna go a long way? He would do more damage if he had line of sight. Divas is taking quite a bit of damage. Not a lot of healing available for the boy. But his pet Bill. Is Bill just gonna... Bill just died. Deadshot, I hope you're aware. Bill, your pet just died. That's a cool weapon you got there. Gonna get a freezing trap out of Divas. Gonna force a trinket. Divas actually can trinket. He has no pet to stun him. As Deadshot just doesn't have a Fed Revive. Doesn't use it. Could use it. Should probably go for it. He's gonna go for a Turtle Shell. Is he gonna go for a Pet Revive? Did he just use adaptation? I don't understand what's... Alright. And down goes Vinruki. Next up is going to be Atho, man. Atho is so confused too. He's like, what are you doing? He threw his hands in it. What are you doing? Oh my god. Now I got to go clean up your mess. That's going to be Retribution Paladin. Atho, man. Oh, this big old raptor. Look at old Rasta like. We got ourselves Divas. The Orc Shaman, man. It's going to be the fight of the ages. The Paladin versus the Shaman. The hybrid versus hybrid. Divas does definitely play with an underhand here. He definitely doesn't have the advantage in this one. Atho is going to have the range. Divas does have a bit of range though, but his damage is just a little compared to Atho. He does get to use a lot of heals. A lot of instances if he does get a lot of mana to work with. Gonna get a Sunder a little bit earlier into Atho. It's actually going to bail before Atho can get up closer to him. Gonna keep a slow into Atho. Waiting for that Hand of Freedom as soon as it comes out. Trying to see if he can cleanse it. Is going to go for the grounding totem in case the Hodge was going to come down. I think he actually might have grounded that a Hodge. And Atho's actually taking quite a bit of damage with Divas. Might have to follow. Atho's taking quite a lot of damage. Might have to bubble. This does bubble. And Divas just burned through all his health. Trying to see if he can heal. Can he survive this at all? Does go down. He actually did a lot of damage to Atho. But the bubble sealed the game there. Oh my god, dude. That would have been such a good one. Atho just took so much damage. If Divas just had more of a bursty damage, like big number crits, I think he would have been able to burn through all of Atho's health and didn't even give him a global to get a bubble in. Holy shit, boys. Let's go. Holy shit. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another group going. Again, we're looking for variety, man. We're looking for variety. If you guys are making groups, we're looking for as many new people as we can, alrighty? Here we go. We got ourselves these dogs and goons and spam me. Tell them spam. You should really include us. These dogs, these goons and spam me. Okay. What else we got? Deviation, looking for a group. Oops, wrong chat. Wilson, yo, Dal, what's up, man? Let's get Kachka and Steven Whiskey. We got a good cat, Rican, and Svensk Whiskey. 5. Gonna get these boys since they've been waiting for a while. I was like, wow, my health didn't heal for anything. Oh shit, really? Долларам привет, здорово, Константин. Как дела? Здорово, здорово. Hey, how do we join the 1v1? So your post. Yo, Northman. I'll show you guys in a second. Somebody in chat. Do you guys have a macro? Yeah, chat. Oh, Corey, do you still have the macro on how to join groups? I said you spammed it earlier. Can you spam it again a bit? Just for a bit. Just so everybody knows. You go to custom games, PvP tab, open up group finder, go to PvP tab, custom groups, or pre-made groups, then custom at the bottom, and type in 5 in search on EU, Alliance or Horde, and you should be able to find a Horde on a group on Horde or Alliance for you to join, okay? We're looking for as much variety here as we can. We're looking for as many new names, so if you guys never participated in these, this would be your time to participate. Never had the macro? Could you make one? Just telling people exactly how to get in. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate it ahead of time. Alrighty, boys, let's get a new one going. Switch. Who do we got today? We got ourselves Team Strength over here. What Team Red? We'll see you, Red. We got Durix Brian. He's an outlaw. He's basically a warrior. We got Kachakat over here. We got Rakia. We don't see Rakia play this often. And we got Wrecker gonna be going up first as a Frost Death Knight versus who is it gonna be? UKL Demon Hunter versus Death Knight Arthas versus Illidank. Stun coming onto Rick here off the bat. He's going to go for that Lichborn off the opener. AMS coming down as Metamorphosis coming in for UKL. UK is going to be able to get a lot of healing with that Leech as he gets himself I-Beam rolling with Demonic. Actually, not quite the most amount of healing he could have gotten, but a fair amount of healing. Trickens out pretty early, and Wrecker keeps swapping to the wrong guy. I'm sorry. Wrecker is going to go for the Magic right now, dropping down the Dark Pact against UKL. Is that the play right here? Is that what he's going to do? Gonna try to first aid, but probably should have first aided then Dark Pacted. He just got to wait until that Maledicted or Necrotic health is back. That health is back. He could heal if he wants to. That's going to be stunned by UK into a massive I-Beam. Dropping Wrecker Cell, slicing through it, trying to get a Dragon's Breath in there. But that's going to be runic power you might need for a Death Strike. And down he goes. UKL forced out of their breath. And take advantage of the fact that Wrecker just has no resources to even get a Death Strike in there. Nothing you can do at that point. Sirath is going to be up next, looking really blue. Looking more like a death that the Wrecker did. It's going to force a duel with UKL. We're going to introduce the group on the other side. It's going to be Minzer, Maeve Monk, Haram, and Corey. All right, quite a variety. UKL, they get a stunned up. Sirath is going to go for big damage right now. Try to see if he can cleave right through UKL. UK, all he can do right now, he actually has the advantage in this duel. He just needs to make sure he lands those stuns in the Sirath, gets that Metamorphosis wombo combo every time his health is low. As long as he can consistently do that, I actually decided, you know what? I'm not even going to go for that. I'm not even going to play around with the demonic I-Beam wombo combo. I'm just going to pop Metamorphosis and sink everything into Sirath while I got him here. And Sirath's taking quite a bit of damage right now. He's going to go for a bit of healing. He does have his Tank Trinket proccing right now. He's going to get those charge heals. Going to go for the Enraged Region right now. This is the big heal that he needed right here. He's going to be able to recover a bit. UKL getting hit with the disarm is going to try to bail out of that situation. And Sirath doesn't have the charge needed in order to catch up. UKL waited out the disarm for as long as he could. He's back in action. Try to get an I-Beam again. Prolonging his Metamorphosis. Does get interrupted on it. It's going to drop Darkness down. Sirath needs to walk him way out of that thing. He's going to get a charge heal. Continue to sustain himself as best as possible. UKL's health, though, is not really looking that good. Stun to Sirath right now. Is that going to be a lot of damage for UKL, though? Because Sirath go for counter stun right now. UKL does get stunned up with a Stormbolt. Trinkets out of it while Blur is up and running. What's the min-max damage of that Blur? Trying to stay as offensive as he can. Why he's got a big defensive rolling. Is going to get another demonic rolling. Sirath's going to take quite a bit of damage. But UKL's health is actually looking pretty bad. Could be an Execute range. Sirath's trying to see if he can cleave right through it. Is that going to be Execute right now? In prison for a second. Does he have the Zerka's range? He does not, and UKL does get to get away scot-free. If Sirath has a stun for UK, this might be over. Stun to Sirath instead. UK, does he get the I-Beam? He does not. Stun to UKL. Gets the charge in there. Trying to see if he can get an Execute. Does land the Execute. And UKL goes down. Sirath literally sucks up his soul. And this man might actually be a Death Knight IRL. He has a trait that sucks up people's souls when they die. Next up is going to be Maiev Monk. Maiev Monkas. Maiev Monkas, yeah. Fist of Fury coming down. Sirath's actually going to get a Fear onto that Fist of Fury. Stopping the parry. And Maiev does have cooldowns rolling. Wall coming out for Maiev right now. Sirath has massive cooldowns rolling. Going to be rolling Dragon Punch. Sirath's trying to see if he can walk away from him for a second. Getting stunned up by the Monk. Does have the Tank Trinket to proc for health. But Maiev Monk is still doing quite a bit of damage though. I think Sirath just got souls from the images. Does he? When the images dissipate. They don't actually die, they just dissipate. Stun to Maiev Monk is actually bailing out before the karma hits. That's going to be touch of death on the Sirath. It's going to be a lot of damage. Maiev can turn around this karma damage. There's a big touch of death damage on him. He couldn't maybe end him right now. Touch of death is going to take. Sirath is dropping down really low. Is going to go for a little bit of a heal right now. The disarming Maiev Monk doesn't have Fist of Fury while he disarmed. His health is getting lower and lower. Sirath's health not looking that good. The Fist of Fury locking him out. Actually does get to walk out of it for a second, and down he goes. He actually gets obliterated by this Monk. If you only stayed away from him for a second, got a charge heal, he might have been able to survive it. But he walked right into the Fist of Fury and got hit by Yeet Mike Hall. He literally got yeeted on. My Monk is barely surviving that one. And our boy Catchkin used to clean up the mess, circling his spray. I think he's letting Maiev heal up. And Maiev is like, Maiev has no idea what's going on. He's just running around like a chicken without a head. Alright, one more Vivify. Nope, not even gonna happen. I was gonna say one more Vivify, and Maiev will have it. Kachika is gonna have to find a way to deal with a Monk. That's gonna be Fist of Furies, Tiger's Lust, big stuns, lots of damage, Karma, big touch of death to deal with as well. So Kachika just need to make sure he's on top of things. Every time Fist of Fury comes in, Kachika needs to have a play. Every time Maiev moves, he has to have a play. He just needs to have a contingency plan for everything. He's basically needs to be like apocalypse ready. no matter what the apocalypse is, whether it's meteors, whether it's lava, whether it's explosions. He decides to have a move for everything. Gets actually may have real close to execute. Is that going to be karma out of Mayev? The barely has karma up. I actually had Wally could use karma so soon if he just survived for a little bit longer. But Kachka was able to clap him out fairly quickly. That's going to land the first aid. Haram, the running out on probably the most disgusting goddamn looking mount. It's a spider that flies. Like, who the hell designed that Blizzard? Actually gonna land the cheeky reflect in the open and putting dots into Haram. As Haram is gonna get a stun to catch again, but all he can do with that stun is just get dots, get a mind bender rolling. Finally able to get quite a bit of damage though, as he has Void Eruption rolling. Gonna get a Siphon up. That's actually gonna get interrupted on his cast while Greater Fate was on him. So for Haram, this might be a bad situation. Does get a sound to catch again, and that's going to be a small ward stump by Cat. Try to see if he can just disrupt Haram just a little bit. Getting close into that execute. Might have to pop Disperse a little bit early. That's going to be Disperse. Is Katchikan, is he just going to stay on Haram? He's taking quite a bit of damage actually from a Shadow Priest. Does land a charge. Doesn't stop Haram, but it does give Katchikan a bit of a bloodthirst. That's all he's looking for. Haram goes for the Vampiric Embrace as it's his last bastion of glory. Fear coming out to disrupt him some more. And Katchikan is going to get a Reflect rolling. Does get a stun into Haram. Haram stunned himself, and Katchikan used it to finish off the Shadow Priest. Next up is going to be Minz. And Minz playing that, Serenity. He's just going to go for the big one-shot, isn't he? The big all-in damage. He's not going to go for the images, just all in. But Katchikan, that's going to be a lot easier to deal with. Now that all his cooldowns out. That's a lot of Fist of Furies back-to-back, and Katchikan's looking pretty healthy for the most of it. Doesn't even get an interrupt up to Minz as he's trying to get the Chi Burst in there. Karma coming out a little bit early, and Minz is trying to stay offensive with a Touch of Death. That's another Mug that just puts down Karma, Touch of Death onto Cat, and Katchikan goes for a double leap just to stay away from Minz. He's just trying to bail out. Is going to get a charge heal as soon as that's over. He just needs to be aware of the next Fist of Fury. As Minz is going to pop a defensive Fist of Fury coming down to cancel his own Fist of Fury to just be executed by Katchikan himself. If he just didn't cancel Fist of Fury, he might have been able to survive. And Corey is going to be the last man standing. Last boy standing. Last undead boy standing. I think Katchikan is just going to get a couple of heals from the pet. That's exactly what he's going to do. Is Katchikan just going to kill his pet? Is Katchikan just getting in there? Is this a real duel, or is he just trying to heal? I think we're just trying to heal. These boys are going to give each other the full honor duel. I was thinking Katchikan was just chopping up the pet right now, dude. They're just going to obliterate the pet while he's got it. Corey's going to drop down the trap immediately on top of Katchikan, and Cat needs to connect with Corey. Corey's still having the RP walk. That might be... Maybe he might want to disable that ASAP so he can actually get some mobility unless he's just messing. Check it out. Katchikan has Reflect rolling against Corey. Does get a Freezing Trap rolling. And Corey's just going to go for big damage right now. It's going to get a bunch of grenades rolling. Does have cooldowns rolling. And Cat is actually going to burn his big defensive and Rage Regen. Trying to see if he can heal off of the pet. And unless he's trying to get a charge off of the pet, he is going to get intercepted by a Freezing Trap. Corey is going to be able to snag a little bit of healing. Katchikan back to hitting the pet as soon as he can. He doesn't care about Corey. He does not care about Corey. He cares about that pet. He's looking at Corey, seeing, can I charge to Corey? Can I redirect my damage into Corey? Kills Corey's pet right now. Corey might need to go for a little bit of a heal. Revive pet coming down. Is going to get interrupted, but Katchikan might be able to get a Freezing Trap now into Cat as he burned his Reflect a little bit early. Oh, that's going to be Blaze Storm stopping all kinds of Reflects, all kinds of traps. And Corey, does he have anything? Fear, chickens out of him immediately. Is going to land a Freezing Trap onto Cat with a Revive pet to follow. Actually does snag the Freezing Trap. As Katchikan tried desperately to avoid it with Reflect, with Blaze Storm. Corey just held onto the Freezing Trap as best as he could. That's what a lot of these hunters do. Well, they hold onto the Freezing Trap, and especially against Cat. They're just like, okay, I'll wait for him to use all his abilities. So in a sense, if Katchikan just doesn't Blaze Storm, just doesn't use Reflect, they will never drop down the trap until it's like actually critical. It's like the biggest mind game ever. Corey's pet just goes down super quick. He's not going to have a defensive out of it. And Katchikan is just trying to abuse that as much as he can. It's going to get a Reflect rolling again. It's going to interrupt Corey off of that pet Reflect. He's going to even Blaze Storm, maybe even execute him right now. Good Blaze Storm just to be safe. And that's going to be a trick out of Cat. That's still going to be a Turtle Shell for Corey. Needs to get a pet while Turtle Shell is up. Is going to snag one, but is that going to be enough? Is he going to be able to do anything from here? I think Katchikan just has him on a rope. Stuns the Cat. No trick available. Corey's going to bail out of there. No, actually going to harpoon right on top of Cat. And Katchikan is just going to hit already into the pet. Trying to turn attention to Corey. He's going to try to leap back and forth. I think he's trying to avoid any kind of traps. And does land an execute in there. Katchikan got to come in, clean the house, boys. If Katchikan has to come in, boys, you know he fucked up. You know he fucked up. Corey played that one really well, though, my man. Corey played that one really fucking well. Hell yeah. I like that shit. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another group going. Looking for more variety, boys. Send me a PM if you got a group right now. Wilson got a group. Awesome. Send me a PM if you got a group right now. If you guys want to join any of the 5-5 1-in-1 action we got today, as long as you are on EU Alliance or Horde, go to Player vs. Player, Premier Group, Custom PvP, find a group, hit 5, enter. You should be able to join in. That easy, boys. That easy. Hey, how are you, comrade? I have any questions? A few streams ago, you had electro house music for your background. Could you still tell me what the name of it? I much appreciated. SCS stuff, you mean? Words are even OPier than rogues. Dude, that's what a lot of people tell me. Words just heal too much. 5-5 rated, true brand new, get us in. Alrighty. Later, main Assassin Rogue wants to 1v1 versus me at the end. Do you really want to 1v1 an Assassin Rogue, Wilson? I mean, if you want to try it, man, more than welcome to. Let's go Chrysler and Pixie. Pixie has yet to play. Pixie has yet to play at all. So we're gonna get Chrysler and Pixie, and I'm gonna get Wilson. Wait, are they in the same group? Are you in the same group as Chrysler by any chance? But you hit my pet. Dude, he had to kill your pet, because if he kills your pet, you don't get a defensive anymore. And then you lose the stun altogether. It's pretty nice. Alright, who do we got? What is this? It's me, the guy that wants to 1v1 Divas. Hey. I really want to join. Okay, Tika. Oh, what's your name? Octimet. I just mentioned it, but let's go over again. Guys, chat, how do you join the duels? What was that, chat? You go to Group Finder? Oh, and you go to Player vs. Player, Premier Group, Custom PvP, find a group, hit 5, enter. That easy, chat? Thank you so much for helping me out, chat. I'm glad you guys were able to help me with this one. Appreciate you, boys. So yeah, that's how you do it, my dude. Can I play because it got his group, please? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Maklupi, if you want to make a new group, you're more welcome to them. For the people's entertainment. I like it. I like the song a lot. Alright. Pixie and Chrysler. Pixie and Chrysler 5. Do it again? Alright, cool. I got you, boys. I got you. Papa's got you. Papa's got you, boys. Don't worry. Don't you worry, your pretty little heads. Don't you worry. Did it not work again? Shit. I'll put it here. Distracting? Oh. Go again. It's not our fault. Yeah, good. You're good, guys. Don't worry about it, man. I think it's still bugged, though. Hold on. Let me try it again. Team Cries is clean. Pixie, it might be your team then, man. We'll try it again. Hey, Dal, how you doing this fight? Even high is going fire. How you doing, fam? Doing pretty good. How about you? Next time, get turtle so he doesn't die fast, or one of those spiders. Oh, true, you could do that because you know that cries. Oh, you know the cat is gonna obliterate your pet, so you might as well go for the really tanky pet. Make cats could work for it. You know what I mean? You still can get a really strong pet, unless you go for the pet that gives you cunning. They can get out of moment pairing effects, which I think is what most people do. That's why most people run a raptor. But yeah, I think you might want to go for the defensive. Get a pet that is super tanky. It'd be pretty great. Alrighty, boys. Let's go. Your group. Here we are. Switch. Wait a minute. Didn't you guys get to play already? Are you eating Pixie? Who is Pixie? Which one of you is Pixie? Is it Mayev? Is it Miz? Is he Kale? Anyway, these guys are gonna get to go again, I guess. Versus Chrysler with Killash. Killash? Killasalai? We got Pendragon in here. I was gonna say Pentagon. Purple Haze and Deadshot. Hopefully Deadshot has more of a eventful duel this time. Chrysler is getting back into good old Desc, boys. This is gonna obliterate all y'all. But it's gonna be Kill Ash. Pikachu. Where's Ash? Oh no, Kill Ash is here. That's about as good a joke as I got. Man, Monk is gonna be first. Where's Kill Ash? That's going to be a jab, a Killash in the opener, and there are boys going to be an opener by Maev. Get that wall up and running. Killash is going to get get an in cap for just a second with images of his own, taking quite a bit of damage. Is going to get a wall rolling a little bit late. Maev Monkus does have wall rolled early, but he's just trying to hide away from Killash as he knows he's going to be down on defensive, as Killash still has quite a bit of damage ready into Alexium. Touchdown coming down. Miami just have to karma this damage back at Killash. It's going to get a karma with a touch of ticket down. That actually is going to be quite a bit of damage. Killash is going to karma with that back. I think he is going to karma. It's a karma on top of karma. Who's going to take the final damage here? Both of them are healing, but both of them taking damage. Killash and Miami are both really low. Who's going to go down? It's actually going to be Miami. That was the funniest goddamn karma thing. They karma each other, so it's just like, oh, who's going to take the bigger hit? Oh my god. Oh, and Mins is up next. And Killash has nothing as a defensive. Does get a nice in cap there at the end. So he does disrupt the Fist of Fury at least. Mins is learning from the other monks. Not going to play Serenity. Not the meta right now. He's trying to see if he can get a Whirling Dragon Punch. That's going to be... Wait, why'd you bop him? Wait, are you serious? He just bopped Killash. I just killed the guy. Why? Why would you do that? He's flashlighting. What are you... What is he doing? He's a Spanish guy. Wait, is that somebody on my real ID? Who's this? Pendragon. He's a lion, so I should be able to see him easily, right? That's somebody I have on my real ID? Yeah, I don't even know. He's new, he doesn't understand. Wait, he's actually new, he doesn't understand. Yo, Killash, could you back up a bit? Could you back up a bit, my guy? Killash, could you back up a bit? Separate. Separate. Killash, just stop. UKL, stop. Both of you stop for a second. Both of you stop. What the fuck is this guy doing? Team Red is allowed to kill Pendragon. Team Red is allowed to kill Pendragon. The rest of Team Blue can't help him. Everybody kill Pendragon right now. Corey, help out Hammer him. Help him right quick. Help him. UKL getting in there. Yeah, boys, let's fucking go. Don't let Hammer die. Hammer, you better keep yourself alive. Stun on the Pendragon. Killash, you're allowed to heal yourself, but no, not Pendragon. Not allowed to heal that guy. You can heal yourself. Oh, Hammer, you better fucking live. You better fucking... There we go. Now, there's equality. Back up. No, back up. Separate. Just fucking... UKL, separate. Just separate for a second. Boys, just separate. To your corners for a second. UKL, chill. Relax. Just go back to your corners. UKL, just go back. Relax. Killash, relax. Separate and get some heals. Make sure your parties can heal, y'all. Make sure your parties can heal, y'all. UKL, chill. Chill, Killash, chill. I want to get back in there. I'm trying to give you guys a rematch. Killash, get the fuck out of there. What are you doing? I'm saying separate. I'm saying Does nobody watch the stream when they join these duels? Can somebody tell him to fuck off for a second? Killash, what are you doing? Just separate for a second. Leave him alone. Oh my god. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Chrysler, where the fuck did you get these kids? Where'd you get these kids? Seriously. I don't understand. Oh my god. Who is this Pendragon guy? Duelist, Pendragon, Outland Elite. Yeah, Outland Elite my ass. Oh, looks like somebody's on the floor all dead. That's what you get for being stupid. Did nobody tell him how these duels work? Is he actually just fucking new? Has he not seen a single one of these dueling videos? Does he not know what a duel is? One-on-one duel? Does he not know what that is? Which one this is a 5v5? What the fuck is going on? UKL and actually got res, so him and Killash could actually continue the duel. Thank you, Haram. Appreciate it. It's actually going to be Killash versus UKL actually dueling each other. I like that res. Now we're getting a real rematch. I don't know what cooldowns they have, but they're going to just play it out. Touchdowns coming down to UKL with the leg sweep to follow. Can UKL get any kind of defensive rolling? He needs to find a way. He's actually just trying to limit the amount of damage the Touch of Death is going to do to him. It is going to do damage, but he's trying to limit it as best as possible. Trying to see if he can get a Blade Dance to the kill out by that Fist of Fury. It is going to put him down, and down he goes. Kill Ash. Let's see who he's going up next. He's going to go Corey or Haram. It could have been Mins, but they died because that Paladin decided is going to be a Paladin. Classic Paladin, boys. Classic EU Paladin. What the fuck was that? Fist of Fury to follow. This is something about Corey. Corey is actually going to play it out to full. Getting a stun to kill out. Trying to see if he can force out. Big cooldowns is going to get that karma out into a freezing trap. Going to get a full reset on it for a second. Oh, what an interesting position. Interesting. I think he's a mid kick, but it looks like he's trying to get a. He's trying to go for a doctor for that exam. Prostate exam. Fist of Fury going to be trapped in Corey for a second. Going to get a feign death. Oh no. Just incap. Trinkets on an incap. I saw him disengage off of that Fist of Fury, but Trinket on an incap was a little weird. And Kill Ash is going to try to see if he can get whatever defense he has left. Does get a stun to Corey. But down he goes. Alrighty, boys. Corey. Haram. Is he going to go versus Deadshot off the bat? Is Deadshot next? I think he is. He's going to get a freezing trap into Deadshot. Going to get a chicken out of it. Corey, he barely has any health. Is Deadshot going to be able to snap him? And it does snipe him. Alright, Haram. You're next, my guy. Yours is Deadshot. Yeah, my guy. Did you say he slipped off? Yeah, kill him. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm letting you guys play this out because you guys did come out to the stream. I do appreciate you for chilling here. It's gonna be Deadshot next though. Barely has any health. Turtle trap coming. Turtle coming out. I'm also confused. Does Deadshot know what's going on in his duels either? It looks like he's just usually like he's just letting the pet do all the work and he's just trying to stay away from her. Does he know how BM works? That he used to be there, like attacking the guy. Or no? He's gonna police pet back. I'm just gonna get a dot or two, maybe. Mind Flay. That's just he's just like walking away from him. He's just backpedaling away from him into the stun. Mind Flay to follow. He's gonna get cooldowns rolling though, but I think he's down for the count. Not really sure what kind of play style Deadshot has. Very interesting play style. Maybe it's like the one where you drop the mouse. You're like, the mouse is a handicap. The keyboard is all I need. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god. Alright, Kryzer. You versus Haram. Haram. Shalam. Haram. Haram. You're gonna have a hard time versus Kryzer. Although Shadow Priests apparently do pretty good versus Destro Warlocks. We had a 1v1 of one of the best Shadow Priests in the world versus Kryzer, and you did quite well. You did quite well, but it's gonna be Infernal coming down for Kryzer. He's trying to set up some big damage. Is gonna land the Immolate, and Haram is gonna get that Vampiric Embrace rolling as he does get Void Eruption. That's gonna be Soar into a Fear, breaking out of it with his racial stun onto Kryzer, Trinkets out of it with the Cannibal to follow into Greater Fate coming in for Haram. As he does jerk out one Cannibal. Does he have anything to follow? He's still interrupted into one Cannibal. That is going to smack him right in the back. Going to take quite a bit of chunk of his health out into a Disperse immediately. But Haram is not going to go for a line of sight at all. Actually going to land a Fear into Kryzer instead, just so he can get his dots up and running. As long as he can get us up and running, actually get a silence by his own trick. Cannibal to follow. Doesn't Haram have anything left. Does get a silence. Mind control into Kryzer. Is the pet going to be able to eat that mind control though? This is interrupted. Doesn't go for an interrupt. So for Haram, it's going to be a little bit hard. Does get interrupted on quite a bit of damage, though. As he tried to get set up into a horror effect into Fear by Kryzer. No! Trinkets out of the Fear into stun into Kryzer with a Siphon to follow. Haram, you might want to bail out of that. Kryzer still has a lot of health, and you're sitting at a very, very uncomfortable low health. Try to see if you can get that Cataclysm in around the corner. That's going to be stunned with a Cataclysm. Does it hit Haram, though? I think that actually might have missed. I think it hit the waterfall. Haram is out in the open, dude. He's ballsy. He doesn't care. He's just trying to get himself a cast off with a great fade. He doesn't even go behind the wall. I would have been behind the LOS, just kiting the whole time, kiting the burst, if I would have been you. Silence of the Cries as Haram. Haram is trying to get himself a heal or two. Into a Fury is not in the fight just yet. A 30% dampening. still in there. It's gonna go for Void Eruption into Horror Fear Wombo combo. Cries is trying to see if he can lock him out, and Cataclysm ended. I don't know what the fuck that was, chat. I don't know what the hell that was. I have no idea. But that Paladin is a dumb donut. That's all I can say. And I lost all the PMs. I lost all the whispers. I had to check if that was somebody on my real ID. Was that somebody on my real ID, or was that guy actually straight up new? What was his name? I don't even know. Can you change his name to Dumb Donut? It'll like be more accurate. I don't see him here actually. Is he purple? UK, Luddy, Dreschi? Could be Atho. Atho's a good boy. Where's the snotty boy? What was that? Got a full group Horde Slam, my boy. How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one, my guy. What's up, Ollie? How you doing, my man? Alrighty, boys. Wilson got a group versus Horde Slam. Alrighty. Please add BNet Rovaz on his B tag, and he's interested in getting actual people in here. Rovaz? Okay, I could probably do that. Horde Slayer versus Wilson 5. That's why I don't like new people. They're dumb. Cratch are gonna really want some new people in here, but I guess that guy had no idea how these duels work. He probably thought you get 5 people, and those 5 can like support the one that's dueling, which would be an interesting format, but it would be the weirdest, and I think it would be the most broken format we've ever seen. But that's not how this works, boys. Just a reminder: duels means duels. If you don't know what duels are, if you have to ask, Wait, they fixed some stuff? June 7 hot fixes. This is because of open doors because of players who accepted combat res. There's often issues that cause glided maledict and void stones absorption per article fresh full value in arenas. Oh, okay. Weird. Weird. Glad to fix it though. Pretty cute. Wasn't cute? Alrighty, sounds good, my dude. Database 8.2 PvP and PvE. Yugoslav, we'll see if it's any good or not, man. We'll see. No idea if it's gonna be good or not. We'll have to wait for a bit. Hey, Shauna, we're basically twins. Shauna and Shane. Hey, how's it going? DK Priest or Pally for an ult? I like Paladin or Priest. I think those are pretty cool. Because then you can heal and you can tank and you can DPS. Or Priest you can DPS and you can heal. Death Knight is pretty cool, but Death Knights hasn't been that good in BFA so far. At least in PvE. PvP on Holy is like where it's at. Unless you just like the theme and the playstyle of them. Which, I'm not if they change Frost, I'll be super happy. You know what I mean? Alright, let me try it again. Someone was in queue. One more. One más. Does it work this time? Dumb Donut. Yeah, that Paladin, I mean, I would pay for that dude to change his name to Dumb Donut. Because that was, yikes. Okay, I don't think one of you guys' group is working. Brainless people. I mean, I don't want to say anything bad, dude. I don't want to say anything bad. I think everything that I could have said was said. People make mistakes. And then there's the Paladin. Unholy and Frost both getting a buff in 8.2. Shadowpriest is getting nerfed. Yeah, Shadowpriests are getting nerfed by a little bit, mostly for the cleave AoE. For single target, I think they're still going to be really good. And for Mythic plus AoE, they're still going to be good. Just in like 2 target, 3 target, like far away cleave, they're going to be just a little more nerfed, but not by much. Because we're going to be getting better gear, so that is going to be more intellect to make up for it. So they're nerfing that talent mostly for 8.2 stuff. With all the better gear, like they would be doing, they're doing insane damage now, and I think they're still gonna do good damage. It's just they'll be doing absorbently more damage if they didn't get that nerfed. But I don't think they're getting nerfed completely. Just a small adjustment. Can it work this time? Hold on, let me try it again. Wilson Horde Slayer, unless I got you guys' name wrong, H-O-R-D Slayer and Wilson. I'm gonna try again. See if that'll work. Let's see. UKL legitimate attack. I guess we'll see, boys. Toberon Arena next. Let me get some soda in here. You Duels, by the way, you know that though. Oh, that's a name we haven't seen in a while. Whoa, my man! Hold on, let me get this going. Hold on. Alrighty, hold on. Switch. Ancient Chaos, that's a name I haven't seen in a long while. And you're playing a monk as a Dark Iron Monk right now? Ooh, looking really green, my dude. Looking really green. What's up, Ancient Chaos? How you doing, man? We got Ancient. We got ourselves Bilbo Hunter playing the big old cool cheer and Beast Mastery. We got ourselves Golden Fish. We got a fish boy over here with Christina on the side and Perma Haze in the back versus Azina playing the Zandalari Shadow Priest Divas on the enhancement show. Boy, double Shadow Priest for his team, Obliv for Fire Mage and Dredden. So at least you got some new names. You got Azina in there. But he likes that caster team, dude. That's like his cheerleaders, man. You got the full caster team. You got this cheerleader squad over there. But it's going to be Azina up first as the Shadow Priest actually just pushing in at goal. That's going to be Polymorph off the bat as Goal is just going to try to get himself a setup, stealing every buff from Azina as he is trying to get some damage in. Knowing that Azina is going to go behind the wall, sends the arcane missiles flying at the very beginning. That's going to be tricky. Going to be smacking Azina quite a bit. Going to be stunned. It's going to trick it out of it, and it's going to be silenced by Azina. Goldenfish is going to have to wait this out for a bit. That's a bunch of shields on him off the bat. That's actually going to be Void Shield coming out for Azina as he just tried to defend himself a bit. Gonna be Polymorph actually burned through the Void Shield pretty quickly because Polymorph does heal. That's gonna be going. Actually doing quite a bit more damage. Zin is gonna get the Void Vampiric Embrace rolling as he's trying to get himself a little bit of heal rolling right now. Goal is just trying to stay up on top of him, trying not to let him get behind line of sight at all. Gonna get an Arcane Missiles rolling as a Mind Control comes out. And could that be a big defensive goal? Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Charmants for Azina though. Gold trying not to use the back blink at all. Gonna be furious. He gets too close to the Shadow Priest. Is gonna be able to get the dots up and running. Trying to get some damage in. That's gonna be quite a bit of damage actually. Azina taking quite a lot of damage from this Arcane Blast with missiles to follow. Needs to go for some big damage. Is getting interrupted as he's trying to get a heal. Burning through the Warlock Hellstone immediately. Gold just keeps him on the ropes right now. Shadowman is up and Gold is just not gonna push up. He's just gonna get some health back. Let Azina walk up to him. Gonna be stunned. Doesn't have any way out of it. And this is going to re-dot himself, get some dots up and running. It's going to bail silence onto goal. Does have temporal rolling though. So I think he was able to get a bit of a heal though. He's going to get himself a double shield rolling right now. Double bubble. And try to insta-cast as much as he can while he's got the dots and a mind bender on him to gain a little bit of health. Letting the bubble take the damage while his health is recovering slowly but surely. Gonna be evocating. Azina actually and Goal have quite a clutch duel actually. Quite a close duel. Just stealing all the buffs from Azina. Gonna double blink around him. Try to get the dots up and running. Vampire Touch starting to come out. Is Goal gonna be able to get quite a bit of damage in there though? That's actually Azina dropping very low. Tricking for Goal right now. I just tried to see if to go for a kill. Does Azina have anything? Might have to disperse right now. Is he gonna disperse? Disperse does come out and Goal does force out another defensive. Try to stay on chase with Azina. And the Shadow Priest is going to be able to get a little bit of a void bolt around the corner, but Gaul is back to insta-cast. He's pumping out those arcane explosions, trying to regen health. And Azina is going to take the opportunity to get up, push up, get the stun into Gaul with a Mind Flake. Going to be a temporal. Does he want to cleanse it though? Actually just going to silence it and let his damage roll. He's going to let that temporal heal him. Not going to burn any mana, trying to dispel him at all. Probably because Gaul has a bunch of buffs anyway. Azina is just trying to play up. It's going to get that Void Shield rolling a little bit early. Going to get a Polymorph burning through the Void Shield super quick. Void Shield down for the count. Getting the Arcane Missiles back-to-back mindset coming out for Azina as he gets a proc. And Goal is just going to go for big damage. Big assault coming in with Arcane Missiles. But that's going to be greater fade. As he is actually able to dodge a little bit of that damage from Goal. As he's just getting himself some food right now. Fearing out the mage in the open again just to get dots up and running again. Going to silence himself with a trinket for a second. But a stun is going to keep him out and play for a sec into a void eruption right afterwards. This is the closest duel I've ever seen in a while. Going to be quick and miss for Goal right now. And a temporal to follow. Azina is not going to go cleansing the temporal, it looks like. But he's just going to go for damage. Intro silence on the Goal. Going to force out an Ice Block. Does he go to dispel it? No, tried to get a VT in there, and that's going to be intro by Goal. Trying to stay offensive right now while he can. Arcane must chase him behind the corner. Is that going to be enough? Almost has no health. Actually, barely any health. Stealing that shield. And it's going to be able to get that last Arcane Blast in there. Oh my god, that was insane. Oh my god. That was so fun to watch. Holy shit. That Void Trinket. And our Goal counters it with a Polymorph. And Lai is going to give him the full honor duel. He's like, you know what? I saw that Shadow Priest play. I think I can beat this mage. It looks like he's going to give him the full honor duel. Just let him get the full food. I think he is letting you. Goal, you might as well eat. Just eat. La, stand still. Let him eat. Let him eat. Stand still. Let him eat. Stand still if you want him to get the honor duel. If not, run at him. Run at him if you actually want a duel. Or not, stand still. Because he's a little bit on edge. He's like, huh? He's given the full opportunity here, boys. Let's go, Goal. Rematch? We can do it, dude. We can have a Xena and Goal rematch. Arcane Mage versus Shadow Priest, dude. A 1v1. Best out of 3 if you guys want it. That'd be cool. I'd watch that. That looked interesting. Allah. Wait, are you running on a... Oh, I was thinking for a second, is that the warrior class mount? But it's Galacras, isn't it? Goal is gonna get that invis, getting the polymorph early into La, cleansing, cleaning him completely off of all the buffs, and needs to get himself some resources going. La's gonna get that early stun, tricking for Goal into a silence immediately, so La can get his damage up and running. Goal is gonna try to get this Arcane Blast. La is not gonna go behind the pillar, gonna get the Void Eruption rolling though. It was a bit of a great fade. Trying to get the damage into Goal ASAP, gonna be a temporal. Does he cleanse it though? He could cleanse it a little bit early so he doesn't get the heal later. So he can start going damage in him as soon as he can. I think that's exactly what he went for. But La's taking quite a bit of damage as well. No way out of this. No stun, no silence. Get a couple instant casts on La right now. That's actually going to be quite a bit of damage. Forcing out the disperse immediately. Does La have the same utility as Azina? We'll see in just a bit. That's going to be Gal with a shield. Try to see if he can survive it for a bit. Arcane Blast to follow. That's going to be CC Chain again for La. Going to get the Vampiric Embrace rolling so he can at least get some sort of heal. That's going to just bump as much damage as he can into Goal. And Goal is going to bail out of there. Going to go for instant cast. Maybe he can even snag himself some food. So La might want to just mount up and try to disrupt it ASAP. Goal, realizing that while he's in combat, he's going to Arcane Blast for as long as he can. Is going to be a mount up by La. Does he get the polymorph though? No, he does not. Silence coming in and goes out in the open. Does La have Void Eruption again? Is going to get the temporal. Trying to go for as many instant casts as he can with a shield to follow. All he can do is just Arcane spam Arcane Explosions until his health is back up and full and running. Let's see how well it's going to go for him. As he's not really recovering that much. 9% dampen, he's going to start hitting him pretty hard. Polymorph onto La, doesn't even go for a trinket. That's actually Arcane Missiles breaking out the polymorph. It just sounded to Goal, is going to get a trick out of it and blinking away. Try to see if he can survive. Does he go for blink or shimmer? That is my question. It doesn't look like he ever trinketed a... It doesn't look like he ever was able to blink a stun. So, I think he is playing shimmer, but I think he always has only one shimmer available for him to move. So you don't see him double shimmering ever. Which I think honestly probably could have it. It's going to go for a bit of food in the back. La needs to make his way over there. 30% dampening. And actually it's going to be Goal blinking way away. I think he was actually able to eat food, continue eating for a second while he blinked way out in Africa. Maybe he can get one more bit of food. Going to go for Invis so he can get the opener. I like his playstyle, man. He's really playing out to the Arcane Mage mobility as best as he can. Lai's going to get opened up on, is going to land the stun with the VT setting up in the opener. Silence to follow this, he just can rotate more damage into Goal. I would have spent that time just cleaning him of the buffs, because he still get resources for that. Gonna be a temporal 4 Goal right now, as he's just slicing through La right now with Arcane Blast and missiles. Still trying to get quite a bit of damage. Trying to see if he can force more defenses out of La. And La is gonna, I think, burn a Warlock Houser maybe. Still has a lot of healing available for him. And Goal is just trying to see if he can just bail away from it. It's going to try to see if he can max range it for a moment with more Arcane missiles to follow. Does he ever go for burst damage? Looks like whatever burst damage he had, he was already out of it for a while now. Shadowman is going to come out for La. As Goal is just going to continue casting Arcane Blast at him. It looks like La is actually trying to turn around with a massive Maledict. Goal is just going to turn around and flee. And La decided not to push up. He was kind of walking back a little bit behind the pillar. Evocation coming out for Goal. Gonna get interrupted with a stun into an Ice Buck immediately. Does La go for the big Dispel? He doesn't. That's actually gonna be Goal coming out in the open. Is he gonna have anything here? Gonna get a tempo rolling. Is that gonna keep him alive though? It's gonna get more instant cast as much as he can. More explosions until his health is back up and full. Let's see if he can make it work though, boys. Let's see if he can make it work. And La walks by him, just gonna dispel a bunch of stuff and hit him with the silence. Does get the line of sight though at the very end. But Goal just doesn't have a lot of health to work with at all. Look at this guy. He's just trying to instant cast as much as he can. Spam with this explosion until he's done. Great Fate coming out for La just so you can get the mobility in there. So maybe Goal can maybe nab a polymorph in the opener. Might be able to nab a polymorph and go for some food off of La. Looks like that's exactly what he's trying to go for. Maybe decide, maybe with this invis, I can just run behind the pillar and just eat as soon as I can. Maybe that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get a shield and food instantly. 1 tick, 2, 3. He decided to move out of those tick. I would have sat there for a bit and just got as much out of it as I could. Gonna be a trinket for gold right now into silence off of that horror. Into polymer for Law. Does he nab it? He does. Forcing a trinket out of Law. But he's still playing very defensive. Still just trying to go for CC. Does he have any damage right now, though? Could gold go for some big damage? As you see, is a lot going to go into Void Eruption with big Void form. Just going to bail out of it for a bit. Damn, this duel has lasted for a while. I'm just the second guy here. And gold's just going to use the Mind Bender in the back just to build up charges for a bit. This could be his opportunity right here, man. He's got a nice proc for the weapon. The proc dissipates, actually. He needs to get himself a bunch of shields and needs to get him a big lineup onto Law right now. If he has big cooldowns, he could honestly do it. He's going to get those arcane missiles floating. As long as Law doesn't have any kind of CC chains onto Gol, and he does have the stun. No trinket available, and Gol into a silence right back to back. Law is actually going to obliterate him little by little. Has that execute needed. Leon is going to go for some big damage right now while he's got it. Barely has any health. Whatever shield he has is actually just going to barely keep him afloat, though. Actually going to get an interrupt onto Law. Trying to see if he can get those arcane missiles in there. Law is going to burn to Warlock Hellstone to keep himself afloat. Was just fine from the beginning. And Gol needs to get a massive reheal with that Mindbender. No, Mindbender's gone. Does he get the mana? Does he get food? Is going to go for that invis. Instantly gonna go for food. La is gonna pick up the eyes, but goes right there. That execute is right in front of him, trying to get the death in there. Shadow Word Death chasing him away from the Mindbender. He needs to separate from Mindbender for a second if he can. Oh my god, this could go either way. I think La has him on a rope though. If Gal could get big setup, interrupt La on a cast, then he could honestly do it. Oh, that Raptor giving away his position for just a second. And La is going to go for full eye right now. Sees the mage. Sees exactly where he's at. Unless Gol can do something here. I don't think. He does backblink a stun to the other side. Not giving La the line of sight. Does still get a Void Eruption from a distance. As Gol does get his shield up and running though. Is going to go for that temporal. Reason La in place. Fear to follow. The La is going to get the full setup. But that's not going to be at least Void Eruption. That's still going to be instant cast. And Gol barely teetering on any health at all. Is going to get another shield rolling. With more arcade explosions back to back. Keeping himself afloat just for a little bit. Soul invest for a second. Lands a palm over to love. Forces a trick out of a second palm over to follow. Guy's getting some health. I don't know where from. Double Raptors chasing after him. Both of those were Zod Raptors with a Matic. Has no way to heal. And he needs to get an absorb rolling right now. Does he have a shield? Or if he doesn't, he goes down. Does get a shield at the end. How's this man still alive? Ow. Into a stun. I don't think he's got any more left. He's out of juice at 44% dampening. No healing for the rest of this duels, boys. Holy shit, this arcade mage is nutty. Oh my goodness. Christina is going to try to see if he can land the opener to lock. Going to be quite a bit of a challenge compared to an Arcade Mage. Get in the Greater Fate. Try to see if he can force out a kick out of Christina. And it's going to be Void Eruption coming in onto Christina. Gets that fear. Trying to cleanse that Matic off. He does. And it's going to get that Vampiric Embrace so the health can actually come back. Try to see if he can force a trick out of Christina. Bash to Law with a big bite. Full common points ready. And Christina's going to burn his first wall right now. As Lai's going to try to stay alive for as long as he humanly can. With 48% dampening, Christina's just continuing to relentlessly assault him with swipes and bashes. And that's going to be a stun. Christina tricking out of it. Does La have a fear for this? He does not. He's going to have to go for the disperse. As Christina's going to land a cheeky regrowth right in his face. La, though, cannot really heal himself. Try to get offensive with Christina. Not going to happen. Shadowman's coming out. Doesn't stop the opener by the Feral as Christina's going to get a reset. That's a lot of bleeds going to come out. And Lai's going to get a Greater Fate for a second. Looks like Christina trying to get a bite into that. And Lai's going to go for that Void Eruption. Is that going to be it? Actually, Lai get himself a small shield. Barely any health left. Trying to instant Christina as much as he can. And Christina does get to kill him. This next dude is going to be Divas. Divas should not let him get any kind of honor duel. Is he really going to let a Feral get an honor duel? Are you kidding me? Divas, they're Ferals. They're going to tear you apart. Why would you let the enemy recover like that? And it's honorable of you, but I would never give an enemy that I know hard counters me like that a way out of it. Okay, Christina doesn't get a full reheal. He just gets a nice bow. But it's just going to continue on. So maybe that might give Divas a bit of an advantage. Just get a wall rolling as Christina's going to get us his wall rolling with Thorns up and running. And Divas is just a wait until there's a big setup onto Christina. No chicken available for Christina. He could slam down into a Maledict onto Christina. Stop it, he's healing. Into a Sunder. Chicken Christina for a minute. Christina does pop into a bear from Bash. Chicken out of Divas. Trying to get a slow to Christina. Just spells that save to Chicken as soon as he can. Christina gonna get a Swift Man rolling right now. Get his heal as much as possible. Getting some calm points. Rolling stone onto Divas. Does he get ruined to Divas? No, gonna go for the regrowth instead. It's going to be able to just completely move away from Divas. Use his mobility to his fight. Is getting a regrowth. Try to see if he can land an opener. Not going to happen. Mounted on Divas right now. Same chicken getting procced up. Divas needs to go for some big damage right now. You say Christina. A sentence coming out of Christina. Actually does get to kill him. Divas shouldn't have let Christina any kind of a reset at all. Not even let him get the opener. I would have stayed in his ass as soon as I could, man. And Dredden is going to go for the honor duel, it looks like. Look, instead of bounce each other, not gonna go for full re-heal though. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Can Christina come back from Dredden? Now that we know that Ferals cannot get CC'd by the pet, it might actually be to Christina's favor. Is gonna get a conflag. Try to see maybe if he can get a. Does get a. Oh no. He tried to get a conflag with an immolate, but that's going to be a fear that can actually pass him out in the open. The Casbolt is going to try to pre-wall. Second Casbolt coming out, and Christina is going to go down. Not enough health left, even with a wall, to deal with a Casbolt. 64% dampening, not a lot of health. You can even get him. Bilbo's trying to get out there next. That's a beautiful looking mount, by the way, my guy. That's a beautiful mount. Just trying to go for that honor duel in there, and I appreciate you guys being very honorable. Bilbo's going to get his pet soul up and running. He gets hit with a conflag, sending the pet over at Dredden right now. And Dredden is going to get a lot of resources off the pet immediately. Bilbo needs to get in there, see Dredden, so he can beef up his pet, get the kill commands. Otherwise, Dredden is just going to get free resources. That's going to be Basilisk on the other corner. So Dredden is going to have to run away from that. Maybe Bilbo... No, I was thinking maybe Bilbo could swing around the other side. But Dredden had a port available. He's just going to bail away from the Basilisk immediately. So for Bilbo, again, he's just trying to wait it out, man. He's letting the pet do work. And his pet is doing quite a bit of damage to Dredden. He doesn't have a lot of healing. 69% dampening. His pet is doing more work than Dredden's pet is. And Bilbo went for a fake death for a second, but Inferno's going to slam down. Intro a trinket for that. Does get interrupted with Dredden's fear, but that's going to be Casbolt. Bilbo does pre-turtle it as the Casbolt is midair. Is able to get away from it. Needs to get more damage. He's actually getting beefed up, letting the pet do damage, and finally able to beef up the pet as he's going to be faced with an Infernal. It's going to be a horror, maybe into a fear. Unless he gets a Haymaker off, doesn't. Walk him in for Dredden. Trying to see if he can eliminate Bilbo right now. As Bilbo is going to get killed with a conflag into another Chaos Bolt. Nothing he could have done there. If he had the feign death at the last moment, he might have been able to use it, and it's going to be a CC onto purple, as Dredden still has massive damage rolling. Infernal does clash apart, but it still has no, he is out of all offensive cooldowns now. Gonna get a conflict rate onto purple and still gonna feed him with a Casbolt. Second Casbolt actually on the way. Does hit him. I thought he maybe went for a Shadow Mode for a second. Didn't happen though. Purple Haze is gonna get hit. Whoa, trading Maddox with Dredden right now. No healing available for either one. Does Dredden have the Warlock port right now? Does he have the horror effect for purple? If he has the horror effect soon, he might be able to do something. Stun to Dredden right now. Does he have it? He does. Just trying to see if he can fear Purple Haze way out there. This is going to trick it out of it. It wasn't a prison. Dredden is out of all options. Pet CC comes in. The pet comes in as the best mode CC. Trying to see if he can cast bolt at the end there. Into a port, but ports his dead body over. That was a bit morbid. As he died, his body just fell into the portal. It just got launched across the arena. But that's going to be Obliv going up versus Purple. Try to see if he can end him right now with big flags while he's got a big combustion. Stun on Obliv. Trickets out of it. Does get a Fire Blast to Purple. Needs to get that Master to re-roll. And Purple Haze does go down as Obliv does just burn everything into him. Ancient Chaos is the last man left as a monk with 79% dampening. What is this duel? This lasted so long. It's not even funny. Oh my god. Ancient. How's he going to do it? How's he going to do this? Oblivion's going to get himself a little bit of heal. Getting the shields up and running before Ancient gets up to him. Incap coming out. He's going to get touch death rolling a little bit early. Going to be a stun to Obliv, but it's going to just freeze in it. Look at him. He just rested in a guy just frozen. Well, there's a cucumber. Into a polymorph onto Ancient. Does land it. Trying to repolymorph in case Ancient does. Can Ancient use the Dark Iron Racial to get out of the polymer, by the way? Is that a thing? Or does he need to trinket that? Question, chat. Question. Gonna be a reversal for Ancient right now as he's just trying to deal with the magic damage of Obliv. Gonna be a Fist of Fury to lock him down for a second, rolling up to him. And Obliv is kind of running out of options of how he wants to deal with Ancient. Doesn't have Ice Block anymore. That's gonna be some more damage on Ancient with a Maledict falling to Obliv as Cauterize comes down. But I think he actually got that Maledict after Cauterize proc, so he didn't burn down that heal. Actually, Obliv, that was so perfect for him. Maledict connected after he got the health from Cauterize, not before that heal came in. If that mod landed a little bit early, or a little bit later, or a little bit early actually, that would have been perfect. Obliv actually getting booped around. No, Ancient, what did you do? Why would you do it to my boy? You booped him around like that. Why? Been booping him around. Just booping him, booping. Oh my god. Oh, there was so much shit that was happening in that duel, man. So much shit was happening. I definitely want to make that as a video. I don't know what I'll call it. I love that first duel with the Shadow Priest and the Mage. James, my man! What's up, my dude? As a rematch, what? For the Shadow Priest? You want to just duel that Mage? Yo, who's the Mage that just dueled? You want to duel James real quick? Yo, can we get a hashtag while we're at it? James in chat showing appreciation for the month donation. Thank you so much, my man. Let's get James in more of these, dude. Let's get James in on these. He's got a nice setup going with that. I think the Void Shield for Shadow Priest is actually fun. For other classes that already have a billion defensives, it's not that great. But for Shadow Priest, that's just so squishy. That shield makes such a fun gameplay. Gives them a little bit extra of toughness to deal with fights. I think that's where shit like that should stay in. That should be a defensive for Shadow Priest. A Void Shield. That is exactly the same. Offensive and a defensive. Keep Vampiric Base and Disperse, just add a Void Shield as an ability for them. That'd be so fucking cool. That'd be the coolest. Alrighty. What do I call that? 324, 5? Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoever describes a duel. You guys want to see some 1v1s? Azzy, you better win. Azzy, does he want a duel? We can get Azzy in on these. Azzy, do you want to even duel? Do you want a duel? You guys are gonna have to let me know who's who in chat. If Lorenz is one of them. Sure. Is that you? Is that Azzy? Are you Azzy? Azzy here? Okay. Who is the Mage that just dueled? Save the best for last. Ready? Got freshman here. We got 3 people. 3 to just not fair. Alright, we gotta get another one. Hold on. That's you. Okay, Lorenz is Azzy. Azzy, stick around. I want to do one more 5v5 1v1 real quick. And then we'll get some 1v1s in here. I want to do one more 5v5 1v1. Who's got a group? Who's got a group to duel Cat? Cat got some people in there, man. He's got the best for last. Wilson is ready, but anybody else got a group? The Scribes, I have a group. Because Wilson just got to play. Does Pixie have a group? Does Lord have a group? If any of you guys got a group, man. No, that's the, oh, what's the Mage if you get the reference? Who's the Priest? Atho, who's the Priest? Don't know if you want to go again. Got the Mage. Oh, we could have Hordeslayer go. Yeah, we could have Bilbo's group go again, actually. Yeah, we could do that. We are 5 foot of blue. Bio, no one has Dalla and friends. Who? You guys got a 5 group, but you don't have me added? What's your real ID? Who do I add for real ID? Hopefully you guys didn't add me already, and maybe I can add you. Maybe I can like drop somebody who hasn't played the game in a while. To clear the friends list a bit. This group Azena. I'm in Wilson's. Azena? Okay, cool. So Wilson has Azena. I think I want to get... Oh, Bilbo, could you ask a Mage if he wants to duel the Shadow Priest again? Could you ask him, hey, do you want to duel? And tell him, watch the stream so we can like catch up with the guy. Because maybe we could have Hordeslayer or Bilbo group up with a Mage, and Azena can group up with Wilson. And we'll get you guys to duel each other like that. We could have Kryzen and Lord do it as well. The Kachka wants to duel. Let's get Hordeslayer's groups. Let's get Slayer back in, because they didn't get to play. Bilbo hasn't got to play in a while. He said he's down. Okay, let's get Kachka and Horde. I guess one another real quick, because a lot of the guys in Horde's group didn't get to play because the duels were so long. You didn't get the... You got so much... What is it? Dampener happening. Let's get you guys a real game in here, yeah? That'd be so fucking cool, boys. Let's go. I miss you, Bilbo. We need to see you on stream here more often, man. I miss you, my guy. We miss you. I will get some 1v1s rolling after. Alrighty. got a couple of dudes. We'll have the Mage versus Shadow Priest, 1v1, best out of 3. Azina versus the Mage. And we can have... We got, what, Obliv versus Cryzy, if Cryzy's down for it. I know Obliv is here. Boys. Let's see. Give me a good one, boys. Switch. Give me a really good one, boys. I want to see it. I want to see a really good one. This won't be fun. You don't think so? Christina in purple again. Oh, Kachka. I think it'll be okay, man. I think it'll be fine. Might just have to make you build to duel those two. Or something. We got ourselves Team Red. We got ourselves Itesh. We got ourselves Catch again. We got Mr. Untaught. We got ourselves Rovaz and Tompano. Look at this boy. Wait, he's got like the Death Knight Elite set. I think it's actually the Death Knight Elite set, but that's gonna be Bilbo versus Tompano of the bad Beast Mastery versus Fury Warrior. Get the stun early. Bilbo is gonna get a pet sack rolling upright as soon as he can. And Tompano is gonna try to get some damage in his stun coming in by Bilbo as he's gonna get a ramp up with a pet. Dire Bastard's joining the fight, starting to land the haymaker, knocking Tompano quite back, but he's getting back in there, trying to keep him next to the Bastards. So that thing is just tearing through Tompano right now. He's trying to get a fear on the pet. If he just AoEs a little bit, could break the Dire Bastards out of the fear. But Bilbo is just, as you can see, he's just staying next to the pet. He's staying next to the Bastards. No matter if things get good or bad, he's just staying next to it. And Tompano said, you know what? I got either run away. You see Bilbo tricking out of it. That's going to be a big charge. Big heal with enraged regen for Tompano. It's going to be able to recover a lot of that health. Dire Bastards just spawning. And Bilbo's going to have to find a way to deal with this warrior. Now that enraged regen is down, he might be able to do something here. Might have to go for a camera right now in order to see if he can catch a bit of a reset. But Bilbo just used Trap. Doesn't have a stun for a bit. That's going to be Camo. And gets AoE just a little bit by Tompano. Finding out the Hunter. Finding him from his Camo. Finding the dude that hides. Stun to Bilbo right now. And Bilbo's going to get a pet heal rolling. Perfect for him. Stun on Tompano. Forces him to trick it out of the Orc. Tompano's just going to stay on the middle of the freezing trap to separate him just by a little bit. Oh my god. He looks so like... he looks so unhappy. Or so sad. Why do you have such a sad expression? You almost had Bilbo dead. You should be happy. Come on, Bilbo. I know you got another freezing trap in you. You could freeze him. Maybe we'll see a happy face for this bad boy. As Bilbo's trying to bail out of there. Stun into Bilbo right now. Can you deal with this right now? Does Tompano have any cooldowns? It looks like Tompano has some damage, but no cooldowns to get Bilbo down. Freezing trap. Again, look. He looks so sad. Oh, why does he look so sad? Oh, why does he look so sad? I'm actually making me sad, but that's gonna be camera for Bilbo. But the AoE for Tompano, he got right between him and the pet, able to cleave. Unless Bilbo had insane pet control. Send both of those, just send pet one way, him the other. Would have been difficult, but the Bastards does join the fight. Bilbo gonna get hit with a stun. Is he gonna be able to survive the stun though? As you can see, Tompano actually bailing out for a second. He's gonna get a charge heal and get it stunned up. Bilbo's gonna get that acceleration rolling. Tompano doesn't have a lot of health left. Needs to get those charge heals as often as he can. Reflect coming in right now. Does he have a Maledict for Bilbo? He's actually taking quite a bit of damage. Maledict for Bilbo right now. Is he gonna be able to do anything for it? Fear onto him in the bed. He actually has Bilbo close to the execute range. Does Bilbo have an answer for this one though? He's gonna land up freezing into Tompano. Now he's got some confidence in his face. Look at that expression. But Bilbo is at execute range, trying to get a haymaker roll. Does he get it? Oh my god, the haymaker comes out as he's at execute range. Getting those shields back up by a little. Needs to get the pet heal. ASAP, pull your pet back. Maybe he might need to go for a camo. Tompano is looking to score that kill. Has the heal back up with enraged regen. Not letting Bilbo get a chance. Bilbo's gonna have to pull the pet back. Charge into the pet. It's gonna kill his pet. But actually might be best for Bilbo so he can land a camo without the pet. Feign death, no pet camo. Can't AoE him out. But the eyes are back up. Tompano is going to have to go for those eyes immediately. Bilbo might have to sit in camo for as long as he humanly can. Every second counts. Every second that Tompano makes a mistake of not picking up the eyes, Bilbo gets so much healing back. He's looking for him though. Freezing trap is going to keep him in place again. Oh, look at him. He's actually searching for the guy. Wait, did he pick up the eyes already? He did not. But it looks like he's looking right at him. Oh, Bilbo does come out of stealth. Does get a revive pet. Tompano should have went for the eyes immediately. But Tumpano at least has his range regen this time, so he should be able to survive a Bilbo just fine. That's going to be a trinket onto the sun immediately. Stun onto Bilbo right back, getting those cooldowns rolling. Big recklessness rolling right now, going to get a big ramp up coming. But Bilbo gets some damage of his own. Tumpano is holding onto his defenses for quite a bit. That's going to be second pet joining Bilbo. He needs to get the Darabassus in there. Actually, it's a force out a big defensive out of Tumpano and then put him on ice. That's what would be the best situation for him, is going to get the Darabassus, and Tumpano is like, you know what, I got the cooldown just for this. I'm going to try to get a charge of the Bilbo. Doesn't have a charge, and actually the Darabassus is getting quite a few chomps in there. And Tumpano is going to get a few on the Darabassus, which is good for him. Stun onto Bilbo. The Darabassus does get to join the fight again. If Bilbo can somehow get a stun onto Tumpano, why is that? It's automatic onto Bilbo. Does get a faint death in there. Going to be reflect for Tumpano in case the trap is going to be up and running. Does he get the big heal? Bilbo needs to get a stun on him. The Darabassus does go down, and Bilbo doesn't have a lot of health. Execute coming out right now. Going to get executed in a moment. That's going to be a leap into an execute. Tumpano. Safety trick and prog, but he does take him out. Oh my goodness. Who is up next? Tumpano is our new champion of the Horde. He was so sad a couple of those times. Food? Oh yeah, you can get food. That's so allowed. Food is allowed. Food. An axe. That's all he needs. He needs a food, and then he needs the axe. And my axe. Christina. Looks like Christina's just going to lay on the full reset. Later the bad boy get a full reset. Azeroth, he's just like, you know what? I allow it. I know that I can win this, but I allow it. Goddamn, boys. Gonna land the opener. Tumpano try to get the whirlwind in there, trying to deny the opener by the Feral. He does have that mean shield from COS though. Those thorns are going to be up and running. It's going to get a reflect for those thorns. It's going to be Maledict. Actually, the Maledict actually hits Tumpano. He reflected a little bit early, so Crusader take the advantage with a Maledict. Big damage to Tumpano. No way for him to heal. Has enraged regen if he ever needs to. The Christina doesn't have a trinket anymore, so he could put himself in a bad situation. Tumpano is going to get a fear into Christina with a massive enraged regen. Christina needs to peel him off somehow. Trying to get those big bites into Tumpano. Is going to get the root for a second. Is going to try to bail out. Tumpano is full of health though. That warrior was able to get one charge heal, and that's all it took, man. He was back up to full. Unless the dampen his scale is too high. That's going to still be open by Casino. Trick it out Tumpano off the bat. Try not to let the Feral get his setup too fast. He knows he needs to be dealing damage in there. The less damage he has, the less time he has doing damage to Casino, the worse it's going to be for him. Reflect coming in right now for all those thorns reflected back into Casino. That's going to be stun. If he can get a rampage, every rampage does damage to thorns. And then when he reflects it, every one of those rampages is taken back into Christina. Matic into Christina. As they do get a bash, double bite coming out to Tumpano. Does he have anything? Try to see if he can let it heal. Oh my god! He actually nabs him with his dots. That was insane. Christina did really well against Tumpano. Holy crap, this duel is taking a while. And Atesh is up next though. As an arcane mage. Oh, this guy, I think he might be a fan of Spart. Might be a Sparticle fan in the chat. Holy shit, boys. Let's go. No shamans today. What do you mean, Kimpachi, no shamans? Have we been watching these duels? What is Divas then, huh? If not a shaman. What is he then, huh? He's blue. He has 2 axes. He summons ghost wolves. What is he then, huh? It's gonna be Christina versus Atesh. Atesh is just trying to cut his best he can. Try not to get interrupted by Arcane. If he gets interrupted on Arcane, he'll be in a bad situation. Skull Bash coming in for Casino right now. And they're just going to go for that Invis for just a second. He needs to get those casts off, I think, on Christina. He needs to force him out. There's going to be a lot of stuns. We are seeing those stuns coming in right now. Christina is going to get those dots. Trinket force out of the mage. Is going to bail out for a second. Atesh is playing that Sparticle playstyle. Needs to be on a run. Needs to be always moving. Not letting the Feral get any kind of damage on him. Shields always up and running whenever he can. Slow him whenever possible. Getting those arcane missiles whenever he can. Forcing out Skull Bash when possible too. So Atesh has got himself a pretty long game to deal with here. Because Christina is not going to go down without a fight. They got bleeds. If Atesh gets his bleeds up and running, got to be a stun for Christina. Perfect opportunity to get some dots up and running. Maybe he can even get a big bite onto Atesh right now. Is going to get a shield up and running a little bit early. Biting through the shield very quickly. Atesh is actually going to take some health damage. Does he have any way to recover? What Azeroth does he run with in order to get himself a little bit healing rolling? Is going to get some damage into an arcane orb to follow. Is actually rotting down little by little with health. But he does steal a regrowth of... I think he still rejuvenated from Casino for a second. It looked like he had a little hot roll on him the whole time. He said he's going to land a bash and try to bail out. Fury can make my whole one shot and set passes and how to kill a DPS. Like what? Exactly. Where's the nuts, Ollie? Where's the nuts? That was the worst setup for you as a Hunter versus Fury. He just healed to the whole thing, dude. Divas is a blue smurf? Yeah, I believe so. Oh my goodness. Atezo is trying to see if he can kite Christina just as long as he humanly can. But he's not getting quite a bit of damage into Christina. Every time Christina just gets all those hots up and running, he's still able to get those finishes off so he can get those regrowths in there. Doesn't even have rejuve rolling either. It's going to be a stunner try attack. It's going to allow Christina full regrowth, but as soon as his cell's starting to go down, I'd say he's going to bail out. I don't know if Itesh can make it out of here, man. He's just trying to make a play, but he hasn't got any kind of big damage into Christina yet. He needs to do a lot more offensive pressure. He's playing very defensive. He's trying to stay out in the fight as best as he can. He's tickling Christina at most on damage, but he's never really been able to crack into them. Arcane Missiles does get interrupted with a Magic to Itesh as he's trying to finally go for some damage. Now that he does Skull Bash for Christina isn't up, he should be able to take advantage of that. Is getting the slows into Christina back up and running. Able to get that Arcane Orb in there. He still keeps interrupting his own Arcane Missiles as much as he can. I would be blinking that around. Another Skull Bash from Christina. Doesn't have an interrupt for a while. That's why you would think Itesh would go for some damage. As Christina's just going to power shift it as much as he can. Finally, the Arcane Missiles coming out. Christina doesn't have a way to deal with it. If Itesh could just get a couple of those back-to-back with procs, might be able to actually do something. But so far, look at this bad boy's health. Like, he's able to maintain. Those buddies are just sharing through our shield so fast, though. It's not even funny. It's actually not even funny. Where's Vanish? Oh, Vanish was in here earlier. I don't think Vanish actually get to play. He was in a group with MML, but he didn't actually get to play. Big bite for Christina and Itesh. I don't know what you got, man. He's gonna try to make a play here. Safety chicken coming out for Itesh. Is he done? Gonna root it up. He's gonna get the shield rolling. Barely any health. Christina only needs a little bit, few more damage, a little bit more Global's bite coming down. And he does take him out. Itesh tried his hardest, man. Elder Itesh. He did what he could. Who's up next? Rovaz? Oh my goodness. He wasn't giving each other too many honor duels. I would expect for you guys to just get a little bit crazy. And just get at each other. Dampen is getting up high there, boys. Dampen is getting pretty up there. Arcane has more sustained damage? No, I think Arcane, it has a lot of burst. Arcane has really good burst. Actually, no. Doesn't Arcane have sustain and no burst? Isn't that what Arcane is all about, actually? I'm pretty sure that's what I heard Zarya say. What's up, Declan? Congrats on Shark. I appreciate it, Declan. One bound that I wanted all expansion. I finally got it. I'm so happy. I'm the happiest boy in the world. Thank you. Hope you're having a good one, by the way. Christina is going to get the swords up and running. As Roll is going to get the pants rolling. The hunter becomes the hunted. Christina so far survived two dudes, Sumpana and Itesh. That's going to be Cheryl coming out for Roll as really early as Malik is up and running. But he's using that shell just to reposition offensively against Christina. Is he just going to go for some big damage? Christina still has a trinket if they need to. Power shifting out of the binding shot. Next stun is going to force the trinket immediately. And Rovaz, does he have anything for this though? He doesn't. He does have the trap to separate Christina away. And I guess he's going to have to play for the long game right now. He's going to get concussive shot a little bit early. Getting those pets beefed up right now. He needs to get them both beefed up with damage. Auto attack damage. Needs to kite Christina. Bite coming out. Rovaz doesn't have anything. Christina actually taking out the third guy. There it is. Mr. Untaught. Mr. Untaught. My man. I'm just a poor farmer. My name is Untaught. Mr. Untaught. And I heard the pharaohs be tearing up my crops. I'm gonna wrangle up that kitty. He's just a poor farmer. Leave him alone. Leave farmers alone. Respect your farmers. That's actually going to be considered picking up the eye a little bit early. Does get a moonfire rolling on Mr. Untaught. Is he playing the sub? He's playing an assassin. I want to say assassin. Getting the feint up a little bit early. Kindershot coming out to Christina off the bat. Are we going to see a Shadow Blaze? No. It looks like we get a Garrote and Ruptures. Going to go for Vendetta right now. This Christina doesn't have anything for it. It's going to get that Cloak of Shadows. Christina has Thorns. But Mr. Untaught is going to pale out as soon as his cloak is about to run out. Shadow 7 pass. Christina has to do have Incarn rolling. He's going to get Skull Bash. Bash. Mr. Untaught getting big bleeds up and running. Going to be a late trinket for Taught. And he's still trying to get those thorns. He's trying to get those Thorn daggers on Christina. Keeping them slow. Keeping the poisons running. Going to get that Rupture in there. And a Garrote. Kindershot coming down off that. Does he have enough damage? Christina's going to get a pre-wall for this though. Perfect pre-wall. Untaught still has the evasion if he needs to. And Christina needs to get himself a big heal. Stun until on top. Does he get the bleeds though? Because he knows there's going to be evasion immediately. Evasion coming down. Christina needs to find a way to survive it. Doesn't have any more defenses. Maledict onto Mr. on top right now. He can still vanish if he needs to. And Christina's going to get himself a small heal while he got it. He needs to cleanse those dots. He needs to get the heals. As many regrowths as you can. And on top, trying to see if he can land the opener. Christina gets a small stun onto on top, but it's going to be getting shot. Drink inside of any minute. The thorns are up and running, but on top does clap him. Does he have the dots? He doesn't have dots on him. That was a clean. And Ancient is just supposed to clap about. He was just done, dude. He had a vanish and everything, but he wasn't given the full honor duel there. And Katchikana, man. Last man standing. And this is gonna... Oh my god. Turning Rovaz into dead meat. Was it Rovaz or was it Bilbo? I think it was Rovaz, wasn't it? No, it was the warrior. Katchika just left. Katchika just left. He didn't even do it. Alrighty, boys. There it is. There it is. I'm going great. How about you? Just got home off work for the weekend. Hell yeah, Declan. Hell yeah, that sounds exciting. I'm doing good. We had a lot of good duels here. There's been a lot of weird ones where this dude, this paladin, just started fucking healing a guy while he's dueling. The guy just has no idea what the word duel means. Europe, man. Europe. This is why America is best. At least we all know English. Or at least we think we do. Even American. Yeah, that literally, this guy just started healing a monk and bopped him. I'm like, what are you doing? What? Do you know what a duel is, my boy? The farmer just ended up Kitten's whole career. I guess so, dude. He did get a nice 3 streak, man. He got 3 people down. Alrighty. Wilson, could you get the Shadow Priest in your group? And Horsley, could you get the Mage in your group? I want to see the Shadow Priest versus Mage. Kreiser and Lord, would you guys want to duel one another? Would you guys want to duel one another? May made us spam minutes to when you want him, and you accept, and for you to accept his beat tag because he deleted you by accident. He did not delete me by accident. He was embarrassed. I have the DMs of him being super embarrassed at the fact that he tried to 2v1 a guy and he lost in a duel, and we did it live. He's embarrassed by it. That's why he deleted me, because he thought I'm gonna make a video on it. And now that you're telling me this, and now that I know he's lying to people, dealing with by accident, then I am gonna make a video of it. I'm gonna embarrass him in front of everybody. You guys should have seen it. Actually, it's worth seeing. It's a monk and a demon hunter dueling each other, and this dude may decided to join and 2v1 him. And this monk beat one guy, and then this rogue beat his ass easily. It was fucking hilarious. And he was so upset, he was crying to me in DMs about it. I can show you guys the DMs if you want it. He decided to delete me because he was like, I'm deleting my rogue, I'm deleting off real ID, so no one can find me. And now he's asking me to add him over and over, and I haven't responded to him. I don't care, dude. It's just annoying when people do that. Like, be a man! His name is Step It. He just needs to step it up. That's all he needed to do. And he just changed his goddamn character's name. He changed his character's name, chat. He changed his character's name. He went as far as to change his character's name. Oh my goodness. I got the Shadow Priest in my group. Perfect. Bilbo, do you have the mage, by the way? Do you have the mage in your group? My boy. By the way, Bilbo, thank you for continued support of the stream. I appreciate it, my man. Ollie, you gotta watch the video. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I was gonna say this rogue is extra salty. This rogue is really salty or something. You can change the name, but you can't change your brain. I guess so. Like, he was embarrassed by it. And now he's trying to add me, and he's telling everybody. He'd been telling everybody on Real ID, hey, I accidentally deleted Dalaran. Can you please have me added? Accidentally? I have the DMs if you're telling me you deleted me because you're embarrassed. Chat, how many mistakes do I make in the goddamn stream? I fucking make a fool of myself, and I live with it. I'm a fucking walking meme on my own goddamn Discord. They keep trying to take every goddamn face of me and make it into a fucking emote. Just take it like a champ. We'll have more respect for you that way. Or don't. And we won't. I would never delete you down. Jixie, my man, that's the guys I need on my real ID. The guys who would never delete me. I don't ask for a lot when I have you guys out on real ID. I just want you guys to join the duels. And if you decide not to say hello to me while I'm playing the game, I'm perfectly fine with it. I like to just play the game in peace and quiet. I'm perfectly okay if you guys just want to say, hey, hey, how's it going? Hey, can you tell me your, what are the best stats for your rogue? By the way, hey, are you streaming right now? You want to say, hey, what's up? Hey. That's perfect. I love you more if you just say, hey, what's up? Just gotta let me do whatever I'm doing. It's so cool. It's so cool when people just chill about it. Most of you guys on EU are actually really cool about it. I really appreciate it. Like, I log on, nobody bothers me. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Some people say, hey, I say, hey, good. I'm more to myself, honestly. As a person, I've always been more to myself, so it's always been cool. You should be banned, always messing it up. Kachikan always does something lame. What do you mean? He didn't do anything lame. Who's lying? Don't worry about it. You guys will see the video. I want to see Tasty action. Tasty, I don't think he's been on in a while. Should I kick everyone else? Good. Need a +1 on my real ID to queue him. Cool, Bilbo. Thank you for what you kept helping me out, my man. So Wilson got the priest, Hortslayer got the mage. It's an arcane mage versus shadow priest. But you boys, I really want to see this best out of 3 there. Those guys do it, then we're definitely gonna have a 1v1 of that. 50% damn, no thanks. Fair enough. Алло, да, здорово, Hero, здорово, когда 8.2? Мы не знаем, но я думаю 8.2 будет, как его, Еврань 25-го. Hero asked when is 8.2, I'm thinking it's gonna be 25th. It could be, может быть, июль 16-го или... Yeah, 16-го. Other people saying July 16th or something. Or 12th? Or 12? I don't think it would be 12. That'd be weird. Pretty sure 16th, right? What the fuck, you speak Russian? A little. Yeah, a little. No, I'm the Windwalker, the one you left. Ancient got left on, dude. You should have let Ancient have a full duel. Give me a cat to duel. Ancient? Cat, would you duel a monk? Yes or no? Ancient, would you duel him? Have a nice stream. Хорошего стрима, bro. Здорово. Большое спасибо. A little bit of Russian, yeah. I was born in Russia, and I forget a lot about it. I forget a lot how to speak Russian. Alrighty. We're ready? Alright. Let me get this recording going early. Did I save that last duel? That was a good set of duels, boys. I like some of the duels we did today, boys. I like a lot of the duels we do on EU, dude. EU never disappoints me. We always have a good time here, man. Какого зрения ты говоришь по-русски? Не говори по-русски. А чё, не по-русски? Okay, да, не буду. Not gonna speak Russian then, Roman. Not gonna speak Russian. Никогда не буду по-русски говорить. Нет, никогда. No, never. He's like, don't speak Russian. Don't you dare. Alrighty, boys. Let me get this recording early. Jump. Land. Oh, beautiful. Start. Hey, let's get Wilson and Horde Slayer. We're gonna do it randomized groups, boys. We're gonna have a Shadow Priest. Oh, wait. Wilson and Horde. I keep adding the E to name Horde. I don't know why. The monk was the one to meet. Yeah, he actually does. It'll be fun to watch one. Yeah, Cat, if you want a 1v1 Ancient, that'd be down. Ancient. Cat can do 1v1. Also, Kryzer, are you in chat? Want to have you do a Obliv sometime? Or does Kryzer leave early? I miss Kryzer. He used to hang out on streams like all the fucking time. Alrighty, boys. Красава. Oh, Jesus. Такого не может быть. Ну да, я родился в России давным-давно. Переехал в Америку и забываю русский. Я взял в колледже класс на русскому один раз, но забываю уже. И у меня родители русские, но я русскому не очень использую. Только говорить с вьюерами. Alright, boys. That's all the Russian you guys are gonna hear from me. Oh, maybe in an intermission. Because we got ourselves actually a really close, really clutch duel. It's going to be a Shadow Priest versus an Arcane Mage. To introduce you to Azina as a Shadow Priest, you're really squishy. Really, really squishy. But they do have the Void Shield from COS in order to create a little bit of tankiness for them. Dot heavy playstyle, lots of CC between stuns and silences, lots of defensives versus Ghoul and Fresh with some COS items as well for shields. An Arcane Mage, a buff stealing master. That's going to be the caster duel, boys. One versus the other. This one is going to be an extra long one. So both of you, good luck. Have fun. It's going to be an instant opener by Golem Fresh. Try to see if he can land a polymorph. Does land a polymorph with the double blink, stealing every buff from Azina. Is he going to go for big damage? Going to go for cooldowns early. That's going to be Azina. Trinket silence into goal into a stun. Does get silenced as he goes behind the pillar. Does get the Mindbender in there though. Doesn't get the dots rolling. So Goal is just trying to Arcane Explosion around the corner. That's going to be still full Vampiric, full Void Eruption coming out. Full Azina is going to get as many instant casts into Goal with Arcane Mists to fall. Azina doesn't have any way to deal with this right now. Doesn't have any silences, so for Goal, this is going to be some free casting time. Does get some dots, some damage. Is going to steal the buff from Azina immediately as soon as he gets a chance, I think, or just go through it. And Golfa is just trying to stay on them as best as he can. Around the corner, Void Shield coming in for Azina as he does go for Vampiric Embrace. That's going to be Polymorph by Goal. Trying to Polymorph Azina so he heals while Polymorphed to burn through a Void Shield as soon as he can. Because with Void Shield, you absorb damage, but as well as healing. So if he polymorphs him, let the polymorph heal him, polymorph heal, absorb the Void Shield, then hit him as soon as it's over, then you basically get through a Void Shield really quickly. But it's going to be Azina actually getting a big Void Eruption as Golden Fresh trying to get a polymorph, but Azina not going to happen. So he has to resort to Arcane Explosions just to get any little bit of healing. Runs with the Azeroth traits, where on instant cast abilities, he gets a little bit of healing. And Azina is not going to let him get any kind of refuge at all. Even interrupt his evocation. Not even let him re-mana up. And Goal is desperately trying to land a polymorph to catch a reset onto Azina. Not going to happen. Azina trying not to get interrupted at all. Was that actually an interrupt? Oh, it was actually a CS used by Golden Flesh. So that's going to be down on CS for a bit. Has cooldowns if he ever needs to. That's going to be big damage out of Azina as he does get a Void Eruption rolling right now. Is that going to be enough, though, for him? Golden Fresh does go for a bit of a... Sorry, boys. I saw a bug on my table. I'm just trying to kill it real quick. Is that thing dead? I'm going to put my wallet on it and sip it there. I just killed a bug. I'm sorry. You probably heard me thumping around on the table. Not a fan of bugs. Just a kill it really quick. Golden Fresh is going to be able to catch himself a little bit of healing, but comes in Azina, mounted up, ready to go. Trying to get the VTs in there. Trying not to get interrupted. Is going to get a silence at the Golden Fresh. Goal is going to try to get the polymorph in there. Can he ever get it? As he's trying to go for an interrupt, I think, is going to get a trinket out of that stun into a fear. That's going to be dots up and running for Azina. Polymorph in comes in. Does he actually get it? No. Greater phase it just so you can dodge it. And Goal is going to have to go for a little bit of a temporal. Does let a polymorph in Azina finally force a trinket out of the Shadow Priest right now. That's actually a lot of damage for Azina. Goal is going to get a cooldowns rolling right now. Big instant cast plus onto Azina. Void Shield is up and running. Is going to try to burn through with Arcane Missiles. Actually burn through Void Shield momentarily with Arcane Missiles. So much damage. Try to let a bit of a Mind Flayer. Goal doesn't have a lot to really work with here. Azina does get himself Vampiric Embrace. Able to heal himself. And just spamming that Mind Blast as much as he can. Going to be Ice Block for Goal for a second. Just so he can get rid of all those dots. Does get interrupted with Azina. All he can do is really get the shield up and running. Going to be more blasts in there. Try to get a slow into Azina right now. Disperse coming out of the Shadow Priest, and Goal is still on the chase. Azina's going to get a lot of healing off of this. Is going to land a stun off of the Disperse immediately. Get those dots of the Goal into a fear. Does have the Temporal. But Temporal doesn't really break. Or Temporal is not going to heal him that much because of the shields that he got. Does get an interrupt onto Azina. No Shadow Cast for him for a while. He's trying to get those Arcane Blasts in there. Actually, Azina was going to go forward, but Goal is just kind of juking him out back and forth. Not letting him get any kind of line of sight. Azina is going to get that Vampiric Void Eruption go and cast some damage, but can he break through Goal's shields? He just has a billion shields. Does land a silence, trick us out of that silence, try to go for a heal. Does he have enough? Barely has any health. Does he have anything to work on this? Small shield coming in, and Goal doesn't let him go anywhere. Doesn't have any mana though. Try to see if he can get a bit of an MC in there. Does he land it? No, going to be a port back. Ports right at Azina with Mind Control actually going to connect. No Ice Block for this one. Azina's just going to have to walk him. We're just waiting for that Void Shield back up. 100% just waiting, trying to bide his time. Actually, a really close duel. It could be anyone right now. It looked like Goal was actually behind for a bit. Does catch an invis for a second. Rootsing out Azina out in the open. Oh my god, does he have enough damage? Greater Fate coming in. Azina's trying to bail out of there. Does he do it though? Does get a small shield. Goal, is he invis? He's invis again. He just invis the whole time. Goal sneaks up on Azina. Trying to kill him with arcane explosions. Fear to follow. Into another mind control on his cooldowns. Mind control on cooldowns. Does he have anything to follow off that? Silence, stun. Does land the silence into a VT. Mind Blast trying to come out. Does he get the Void Shield? He does get the Disperse though. As Dampen is finally rolling in. The healing from here on, boys, is just going to get worse and worse and worse. Don't expect anybody to get any kind of big heals. That's what it's going to be for all the marbles now. Gold, try to see if he can get some damage in. Does have temporal rolling. There's a blink around Azina. Still has some cooldowns. Instant casting in there. Arcane missiles to follow. Azina is going to get the greater fate at the end. Is going to try to see if he can get himself a little bit of a heal. Does have a vampiric embrace rolling for a bit. Had at least. It's going to be a polymer for today. No, not going to happen. Actually, Goldfish silenced himself with a trinket. Look at that. He burned through that void shield so fast with a polymorph. That is so nutty. That is so nutty. Mind's here for Azina right now. Gold still has a fair amount of healing though. Still has a fair amount of health. And Goal getting silenced out in the open. Still has a lot of health. Azina is going to go for a bit of healing right now. Why he's got a stun onto Goal. Finally able to get quite a bit of damage into Goal as he's just CC chaining them. Is going to get a bunch of damage in there. Might want to dispel that shield. Might actually want to dispel all shields from Goal. If he has the mana for it. It might be a good idea. Let the dodge do work. Let the mind bender do work. But Goal is just going to steal Azina's shields instead. Arcane missiles to follow. Not enough to kill him, but gets him very close. Azina is desperately trying to recover as much as he can. Goal, finally, she's shields are not able to maintain him at all times. So he's actually going to take quite a bit of health damage. As long as his health goes down, he'll be in a bad situation. Trying to see if he can maybe get a bit of heal. And Azina is walking up, maybe to get some CC in there. Does he have anything? Greater Fate trying to bait out damage out of Goal. And he does. Go mind control. Gonna probably trick it out of it. As he has arcane power rolling. Doesn't want to trick it as though. He doesn't want to trick it. His whole arcane power is getting wasted. That's another shield. Vampiric eruption again into the silence. And Goal is just going to save it for a bit. He's just saving. He's just doing fine. He's going to save the chicken when he needs it. It's the gas coming in. Azina does have another disperse though. Maybe Goal should have trinketed while he had the chance. Maybe should have trinketed. Not letting Azina get any line of sight. Ruin him out in the open. Another mind control trying to come out. It's going to be invis for Goal. Mind control doesn't happen. Try to get the shot of Men's. The Goal is just burning through shields so fast. You just got a shield, maybe a small healing, just burn through it so fast. Another VT to follow. Mind Blast, Mind Flay. But he doesn't have anything left anymore, does he? There's another Vampiric Embrace to keep himself afloat. This duel almost been about a 10-minute duel, actually. Between these two wizards right now. Goal still getting the shield somehow out of nowhere. Try to see if he can secure a kill with arcane missile spam. Is going to trick it out of this, and it's going to get an interrupt onto Azina and the shouting spells for a while. Trying to get as much arcane damage as he can. This might be his moment. It's going to be a silence onto him. Goal as the void shield comes in for Azina. Going to be an ice block for Goal. Azina can't even heal. The void shield, he's actually burning through his own void shield right now for Goal. It's going to try to get away before Goal goes for big damage with a fade. Azina getting blasted with Arcane Blast over and over and over, stealing more of those shields. Azina just keeps gifting those shields away. And down he goes. Goal takes the first and best out of 3. Is Bilbo trying to kill Divas? I mean, if those two want to duel, they can. Divas is going to open up onto Bilbo. Dampen is going to be pretty high. Haymaker to follow. And Bilbo's going to bail out for a second. With the Bastards chomping at Divas pretty hard. Stun to follow. Does he have a trinket for it? Does he use a trinket? Divas trying to go for some big damage right now. Big ascendance as Bilbo expected. Bilbo needs to be aware of this though. Gets the defensive rolling. Mounting to Bilbo right now. Divas lose health really quickly and down it goes. Alright, but let's get another one going. Mage versus Shadow Priest. Let's go. Let's get in here. A 10-minute duel will give me a heart attack. Dude, I know, right? Or just imagine just how focused these guys are. Just like, just so focused. They're so focused. You got the mentality. The mindset of a god, I swear. The must-have. Alrighty, boys. Let me know when y'all are ready. Let me know when y'all are ready for another one. God Ancient versus Karti. Kachiken. Ancient versus Kachiken, we could do that too. Wait, does Seals have the mage? Obliv versus Bilbo Hunter? Oh, Mage versus Hunter? Does he still have the mage? Because it's the best out of 3 for those two. My turn, me versus cat. Oh yeah. Huh. No, it's a best out of 3 first. No. It has to be a best out of 3, boys. What are you talking about? We can't just be a one and done. I wanted the best out of 3. Probably gonna do it. Probably gonna do it. I can get him back. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna do a best out of 3. What's up, Galarum? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. What's up, my dude? So Lord wants to do Bilbo Hunter. Chrysler keeps disappearing on Lord every time, I swear. He really does. He really fucking does. Got it back? Alright, cool. Rematch with the Hunter. JK, we're ready? Alrighty. I'm gonna do randomized arena here, alright, boys? Random arena. Horde, Slayer, and Wilson. We gotta get a best out of 5, best out of 3 for those guys. If the Arcane Mage wins here, then he wins. But I actually think the duels are pretty close. I think the Arcane Mage definitely has maybe a bit of an advantage. Just in the output of damage he has on the shields, the billion shields. But I think the Shadow Priest, maybe he can adjust his strategy a little bit, and he might be able to do it. Because maybe if he can get the Void Shield in there and stop Golden Flesh from being able to polymorph him. But then again, well, I think it basically almost every time is going to enforce a poly. Maybe, oh, he's changing it up a bit, actually. He is actually changing it up. Darren, notice me, senpai. What's up, Zane? How you doing, man? What's up, my dude? I'm doing alright. What about yourself? Gal, I'm doing pretty good, man. Did your car actually get impounded or what? Hopefully not, my man. Hopefully not. I'm having a pretty good day, man. How about you, dude? It's hot where I'm at. It's hot out here. It's actually been quite cool. But the stream is making it a bit of a bit difficult sometimes. It is going to be Azina versus Golden Flesh. We are going to have Azina chaining up the strategy a bit. You see with Golden Flesh, there's a lot of absorbs, lots of shields everywhere, even stealing shields from Azina. And he could deal with a Void Shield very, very quickly. So maybe Azina could even drop Void Shield if he wants to. But he decided to go for a bit of a Siphon. If he can get a kick out of Golden Flesh, or Golden Flesh. Oh, it's Golden Flesh. I thought it was Gold and Fresh for some reason. But he can maybe get some CC chain with that Siphon. That's extra damage on the goal. Also stopping him from being able to heal for a bit. It's going to get a stun in the opener with the VT off to follow. Is he going to follow up with more CC? Goal is just going to get that opener. This is going to cleanse a lot of the buffs from Azina. Azina, I think, getting shields up and running, he might want to pop a shield on himself and take it away so that you don't give a shield back to goal. But at least he gives you that insanity. Gotta get a freeze onto Azina and the Mind Bender. I see the cooldowns rolling with a Void Eruption. Void Form is getting a bit wasted, and Gull is just gonna bail away from it as Azina's insanity is going down very rapidly at this point. Not gonna be able to maximize the damage, and Gull is gonna get in there. He's not gonna fight him unless he got some big cooldowns. Ooh, lands that fear. But I think the dots actually break Golden Fish out. That's actually going to be full cooldowns that get completely obliterated by Greater Fate. Azina dodged it. Gold still has a couple of Insta-casts in there, though. So they got a couple bit of damage. And Azina is starting to take a peek, starting to use the pressure a little bit. Gold is going to get a trick early off of that stun. So Azina can actually pull him on a full CC chain. Is going to get that Void Eruption rolling. With the silence, does Gold run away? He's just staying out in the open for a second. Mind Flick coming out, and Azina's waiting for the Siphon. I'll be putting out Siphon a lot more, actually. I'll be putting down. Maybe have a perfect moment to use it. Now it's going to be separation for both of these two. Azina is not in the fight. Looking fairly healthy. Gold doesn't have a lot of mana. Might go for that. He's going to go for food. He's not even going to go for a vacation. Although he's getting a little bit of mana without food as well, by the way. Going to be a polymorph onto Azina. Arcane missiles to follow. Not doing the most amount of damage. Doesn't look like Gold has. Oh, that was a proc, though. Now that was a proc Arcane missiles. Doing quite a bit of damage there. What is that arcane missile? That's insane. Stun on the goal right now. Put himself out in the open. Gonna be a void eruption for Azina. That's gonna just poke out, get the void orb in there. Does get a siphon. Sounds of the goal effect. Gonna get the mind bender. The full trifecta of pets is up and running. He's gonna cleave that pet off, and it's actually gonna deal with a mind bender. How did that mind bender disappear pretty quick from goal? Did he just invis that thing or something? I don't understand. Gonna go for invis right now though. Or at least gonna get that invis with a defensive rolling, and Azina is gonna greater fade all those arcane missiles. That could be big potential damage for Gold to get through, and Gold is having to go for the arcane explosions in the back just to get whatever heals they can. Whether even case to follow. MINECREAT's coming in for Azina. Gonna get interrupted on, and Gold is gonna go for some cooldowns right now. Big damage coming down. Azina has nothing for it. As his silence into oh my god, into a disperse. That was perfectly planned by Gold. Perfectly planned by him. Waiting for the right opportunity. Does land a stun into a fear as Gold does get a trinket. No more trinkets for this mage for a while. So Azina could see him ready. Gonna go for that silence. Gonna get the dots up and running. Needs to get a lot of resources though. He's gonna get the mind bender up a little bit early. And Gold is just gonna root the mind bender. Try to see if he can just poke Azina out. Void eruption available again. He gets those void eruptions a lot. He needs to do as much damage while he can during the void eruption. Siphon coming down. Gold making sure to kill it ASAP. Shadow Man's coming in for Azina since Gold doesn't have an interrupt for a while. He needs to maximize damage while that interrupts. Mind control, controlling the mage for a bit. He's gonna walk him out for a second, picking him out in the open. Maybe he can follow CC chain while he's out in the open. More arcane missiles to follow. Azina has nothing for this one though. Into the stun. I feel like Azina definitely needs to make a macro where he puts up a shield, but can remove it instantly. So you can still get the insanity whenever he's away from goal. You know what I mean? Or maybe make two macros. One to put up a shield, the other to remove the actual shield itself. Silence into goal, maybe start to see if he can do some damage. Is he going to be able to do anything though? Arcane missiles to follow. Azina doesn't have a lot of health left. Does he have the void shield though? Is he going to go for it? He's going to try to see if he can get a fear. Mind control, no! Decided not to go with a void shield. It looks like goal. As an arcane mage, it's kind of a hard counter for Shadow Priest. But at least we had these boys do it. Divas, hey, these guys actually can still duel for a bit without any kind of dampener for a bit. So on Divas, with the big Basilisk up here, Divas might want to just drop down a big stun totem on top of all the pets, honestly. He's going to drop down Capacity Totem, sending the pets. Trinket coming out for Bilbo, as he's getting himself some cooldowns rolling. Maldic onto Bilbo. Divas doesn't have a lot of health to work with here right now. Trying to get the Storm Strikes in there from a distance with Ascendance. But I think Bilbo actually max range it, maybe. No, still getting the Storm Strikes. Not getting the biggest value out of him, though. It's actually going to bail out for a second. Bilbo still is out in the open. Turtle Shell available if he needs to. Actually, couldn't get blooded right now. It's going to go for Fade Death. Not actually dead. Turtle Shell and the pets, I think it might be able to finish off Divas. Is he going to be able to do anything here, though? Is he going to be able to survive it? Big kill command. And Divas does go down. Woo! Goddamn, boys! Oh my god. Why is Mr. Hunter so excited? The Shadow Presume is dead. Damn, boys. Well, those two played really well. That was actually fun as hell to watch between casters. But the Arcane Mage definitely did have an upper hand on the Shadow Priest. I actually really like the idea of Shadow Priest with Void Shield though in duels, boys. I actually very much like that. I very much like that. Good duel for the both of them. You guys put on a hell of a show. Alright, Ancient versus Katrikin. Who can get Ancient in the group? As a Monkus versus Warrior. Who can get Ancient in the group right now? He wants to duel him. He didn't get a real duel. For Katrikin, a Monk is actually a real challenge. Everybody's like, oh, Katrikin just heals. Warriors are busted. Katrikin heals so much. Katrikin is a Warrior. But a Monk is a hard counter for him. So we'll see if he can beat the hard counter. That was a good set of duels, man. That was a good set of duels. Shield macros? Yeah. I think the Arcane Mage stealing those shields definitely didn't help him. But I think there's the consistency of the Arcane Mage and the mobility. Just not letting Shadow Priest any rest just makes it hard. I don't know, maybe it could have been just a slight change of trinkets, maybe going for that silence, like shorter silence cooldown rather than stunned and silence, because I don't know, maybe. That's probably something you could adjust as Shadow Priest. I would think Shadow Priest would win against Arcane Mage too. But so many shields, man. So many shields. Alright, I got Ancient. Wilson. Oh no, Katrikin. Are you ready? Are you ready, my guy? I did not dust Void and last. Need some more training? Yeah, he did not use Void Shield, but the Void Shield, he figured out quickly that the Arcane Mage actually counters it pretty hard with the Polymorph. Because the Polymorph will heal you very rapidly. And you'll burn through the Void Shield very quickly. And the mage is pretty good at stopping it as soon as it heals through the void shield. It doesn't give you any extra health or anything. So maybe using that and finding a way not to get polymorph would be the best way, but you don't have like a kick to kick him on arcane. And if you do interrupt him on arcane, he's not doing damage. It's just a really hard counter, honestly. Kachikan, are you ready? Let me just PM him. You versus Ancient Chaos. Ancient, hopefully you're ready, my man. Alrighty, we got another duel here. Let me save this one. That was a cool duel to watch. I like that one a lot, boys. I'm gonna put that one up on the channel for sure. Oh, Kachikan versus Ancient, though. You boys are just gonna have yourselves a fucking go and a half, huh? Alrighty, let me get the recording early. Jump, then start. Perfect. Invite, spectator, match, cat Rican, and horde slayer. Random Marines for you guys. Random Marines for both of you. Good fights? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, that's have been hell of fights, dude. EU never disappoints. EU have never disappointed me. Okay, maybe once. Okay, maybe more than once. Lures of Lordra might be a worse map as a first starter. But we did do random. We did start him out pretty random, honestly. Alrighty. Let me get a drink here, boys. Get a sip. Alrighty, boys. It is time. We got ourselves, yeah, boy, Catcher Can from Kazakh, the god of all godly warriors, dude. He's the guy making warriors OP. Everybody's like, man, warriors are OP now. That's because Katrick is making them like that. Then we also got Ancient Chaos. This dude actually used to come to the streams a lot. This guy, I feel like he's been PvPing a lot. Look at his mount. Earned himself a nice brand new shiny mount, nice new chance. Playing the big old Monkus as a dark iron dwarf. This is gonna be a pretty hard counter for Kachikan, honestly. All you guys are saying warriors are just such hard healers and whatnot. We'll see how well Kachikan does against Ancient Chaos, a monk, which is a direct hard counter. That Fist of Fury is gonna be what stops him every time. Touch of Death coming in a little bit early, actually, with a leg sweep. Kachikan getting disarmed before he can get anything. He's just trying to secure himself as least amount of damage from the Touch of Death by not letting Ancient Chaos hit him. And double leap is what Kachikan decided he's going to go for. Ring of Peace is going to keep this monk pretty safe right now. Why is out there in the open? Just a Fury parry is going to get Kachikan just... He's not going to be able to do anything. But if Images or Zowen is up, then Kachikan will at least be able to get away. I think Kachikan still go Big Maledict to fall. I think he's still, if you're Bloodthirst... Fist of Fury, he still might be able to get movement speed. I could be wrong. Big heal coming in for Kachikan. Needs it with his karma right now. Warstorm coming out, so at least he can stomp Ancient for a bit. Does have all this Images. Needs to get as much healing from this Images while he can. Fist of Fury to follow. Does he get the fear? He does. It's actually just going to go for some damage onto Ancient right off of that. Rolling Dragon Punch for Ancient. Does get a Kachikan into an incap. Doesn't have Zerkner's Rage out of it. Disarm right now. All he can really do is he can slow down Ancient and try to cut him as best he can. Does get the charge so he can snap a heal later. And Ancient is down on Karma, down on Touch of Death, actually down a lot of defensives. Because Kachikan can actually be open to take him out. Fist of Fury is the only thing that stands between him and one dead Monk Dwarf. Liego Swexby coming in on Kachikan, though Ancient is going to go for one Dragon Punch, but the fat, big armor on Kat, the big, meaty, meat shield armor is keeping him afloat. Ancient is actually close to the execute range. Kachikan is going to go for a lead, but that Ring of Peace keeping him afloat. That is very unfortunate. Has to wait it out. Is going to see if he can maybe get a slow into Ancient. Going to be able to Bloodthirst him. So even if he gets parried, he can still Bloodthirst to get mobility. That's what Kachikan goes for. Gonna stab that charge. Zerker raging out of that one. Does he get the heal from Vivify? No, getting disarmed in the worst time. Gonna get a slow into Ancient. Try to kite him as best as he can. Is gonna run to the eyes. Gonna get a charge from one of the pets. Can at least get a bit of healing. Ancient has Karma in 15 seconds. Is gonna go for Vivify as much as he can. And Kachikan is just trying to get whatever rage and whatever healing he can off the pets. Ancient is gonna have a Karma and Touch of Death very, very soon. Kachikan needs to catch up on health. Is going to get massive healing though. And Ancient He's gonna get the touch of death rolling. He's gonna go for the karma. Karma as well. Kachika just forced. Just run away from the monk the whole time. Does he have a second leap? He does have the second leap. Minimize the damage the touch of death does, but he needs to get back in there and against as he's gonna get his health all full with Vivifies. Kachika not wasting any time. Just mounting up. He can stay mobile. Needs to be about 12 or 10 seconds on that range regen so he can come back. Lexia coming out is going to get a trigger for it. Gonna be Fist of Fury is going to get a fear. Charge heal off of Ancient. Try to see if he can turn on some damage. Has cooldowns in about 12 seconds. Into a disarm though. What he can really do is maybe get a slow into Ancient. Ancient is going to use the fact that Kachika can't stop him. He's just going to run away. He's going to sprint into the room for a second. I guess drop down a port and sprint the hell out. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Maledict to Kachika, no reflect available for this time. Gonna get a War Stop and a heal off of Ancient, I think. Trying to maintain his health, trying to see if he can burn through the Maledict. Not gonna happen. And Rage Regen coming in right now. Kachika needs to get a charge. Doesn't get the heal. Does he get the leap maybe? Ring of Peace? No! He's just gonna spin through it. Does he get the heal though? I think he still was able to stab a heal. Oh my god, Execute onto Ancient and down he goes. Literally dead meat. Oh my god, Ancient! And Kachika left as soon as that happened. I don't think that guy's actually gonna duel ya. Maybe? I mean, I could let you guys get your kill. Kachika nabs that one, boys! It took him a little bit of time. Had to be very methodical in his kill. And down it goes. Oh my goodness, another one. Best out of 3. You have to do a best out of 3. Alright, Cat, Bilbo, tell me when you guys are ready. Tell me when your +1 is ready, Bilbo. Tell me when your shit is good to go. Also, can we say thank you, Bilbo? Literally Bilbo Baggins. Thank you, Bilbo, for hosting the +1 so that the other guy, Ancient, can do these duels. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. Or at least I do. Ancient is ready, Cat. Let me know when you're good to go. What you guys got in there ASAP? Waiting for Cat. It's fun, but dude, at least I can do it. I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate it. The only reason I can even do this type of thing is when you guys participate. Your participation is very much necessary to get these videos and the streams going. This all community ran, and we have the best goddamn community in town. Alrighty, randomized arena. Kachika versus Ancient. Ancient. I think I lose to Fury. Well, now you know exactly how you place. You could change your playstyle. You can change your cooldowns. You can even change your trinkets. Kachika. I'm pretty sure he was able to feel out the situation. And he's gonna probably stick to what he got. To what he knows. Or maybe he'll adjust himself a little bit. You never know. You got you in the second Ring of Peace. I like that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a good use of Ring of Peace by Ancient. He was like, I'm gonna drop that ring and he won't be able to go through. And there goes Kachika just fucking spinning to win. He just spinning right through it, dude. It was hilarious. Just spinning. How does that stop a mystical ring? I will never understand. A ring made of chi. Whoa, hey Cat. How's it going, buddy? Kachika, the man himself, he's just like, another one. He really does have like an annoyed look in his face a little bit. He really does. Compared to Ancient. Ancient, I don't even know what kind of look he has. He is hiding his face, man. Whatever expression he has, he's hiding it. He could be really confident. He could be stolen his britches. You never know. But this man, you can't ever tell. You see all those peering yellow or orangey eyes of burning desire and passion. Passion for Kachika. And Kachika is actually going to change this up a little bit. It's going to go for adaptation so you can trick it a lot more. All this you see from Ancient. Again, going to go for the same leg sweep playstyle in the opener. And Kachika is minimizing the damage that the Touch of Death can do. Charging to a pet. Trying to stay away from Ancient as best as possible. They actually are staying away from his Fist of Fury. And Ancient, right as the images go down, finally Kachika chooses to engage. As he has cooldowns rolling, going to be a disarm for Ancient. And Kachika is just going to stand on top of him. Going to be a Ring of Peace. And Kachika is going to Blaze Storm out of it with a Maledict sitting on him. Needs to wait for the Maledict for a little bit. Does get a War Storm with a massive heal. Checking for Ancient. Might have to Karma this a little bit early. Karma coming out. Is Kachika still going to get a charge heal off of Ancient? Oh, he decided to go chicken him out with a Zuan. Ancient going to go for those Vivifies. Kachika looking maybe to interrupt it. So Ancient might have to play the long game right now of just running from Cat and trying to recover. Kachika is not going to play any games, just mounting up on the bat. Fist of Fury trying to take him, does get a Bloodthirst. He's still going to take the damage on the parry from the Fist of Fury, but at least he gets to clear the slows from Fist of Fury. Every time Bloodthirst. Going to be another leg sweep, but Kachika has the adaptation for that one. Always going to have an out for that one. Although, one thing is, Ancient's in-cap is never going to break adaptation. I think it's 4 seconds now. Fist of Fury again, tried to slay down. He's going to Bloodthirst out of there. He's going to get back in as soon as the Fist of Fury is almost over. Kachika trying to get some damage in. Doesn't have a lot of healing to work with, so his health is actually kind of lower than Ancient. Maybe Ancient feeling pretty confident right now. Whooping Kachika way out there. He's going to give himself a little bit of heal. Another Blazer coming out, so Kachika can stay on him. Ancient going to get another set of images rolling. Does he have a Fist of Fury for this one? Actually, uses Fist of Fury as Kachika charges to him. They at least can stop some of the damage Kachika is putting out. Kachika still continues to put pressure on the Monk, though. He's just trying to bail out of there. Zuen joins the fight for just a moment from the Fist of Fury, but he's Ancient just trying to kite away from Cat, trying to wait until more defenses are available. He's going to pour it out. Kachika is going to get a charge on Ancient. Is he going to go for that big execute? Does disarm before the execute can happen. Ancient waiting out for the Karma. 5 seconds on a Karma. If Kachika can end him right now. Execute coming in. Trick is out of Fist of Fury to keep himself afloat for a bit. War Stomp coming out. Does get the Karma before the War Stomp. And Kachika is going to get a charge heal off of Ancient. Ancient is going to get the touch of death. Kachika back to try to cut away. But as soon as he sees Ancient trying to bail out, Kachika's like, you know what? He's running away. I don't like that. I'm going to stay on him. I know that I have a big touch of death on me, but he's running away for a reason. And I don't want to let him do that. I don't want to let him get too comfortable running away. Kachika's fine when Ancient chasing him. Because then Ancient is not doing anything. Not doing damage. He's not healing. He's not recovering. Kachika getting out of the in-cap with a Zerka's Rage right into Fist of Fury. He's going to have to wait it out for a little bit with a little bit of a Rampage. Maledict goes to Cat. Ancient might be able to maybe do something with that Maledict. Kachika is going to get a charge. Massive heal for Ancient. He used to deny Kachika as much healing as he can. He does do a pretty good job of it. Disarm before Cat can get another heal. And Cat is going to be left with very low health. Fair fight coming out for Ancient. Kachika still snags a charge with the Fist of Fury, locking him down for a second. Fear to follow. Ancient still holding on to that trinket. Lex Sweep to Cat, forcing out that adaptation pretty early with images. Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. Ancient and Cat's health is both very low. Does get the big pretty bop with the Ring of Peace, and Kachika is going to try to Blaze Storm through. Trying to get a charge on Ancient. Not going to happen with a short Wolf around. Into Vivify spam. Kachika is going to have to catch up on health. Does get a Bloodthirst off of the Zuen. Back charging into Ancient. Zerka raging out of that in-cap. Trying to slow Ancient down. Is actually up on health. He actually is above him. Another charge heal just to keep him afloat. Ancient does the Execute Rage. Karma coming in at the very end. Does Kachika execute into the Karma? It looks like he did a little bit. As Ancient is getting quite a bit of healing. Does get a interrupt on the Ancient's heal while that Karma is up and running. Ancient tried to snag it with the Fist of Fury. Whoa, it's going to be War Stomp. And Ancient is going to trick it out of it. Barely isn't health. He's executing my Cat. And he does execute Ancient right now. Oh my god. Kachika cheering him and me and again. This is why this warrior is a god. Woo, he's going to go right into Bilbo. Can you do two for? Haymaker. And I think Large is going to join the fight. I thought Kachika was going to get a 1v1, but Bilbo's having to go against both of these boys. You're going to let Cat have it. Oh, I think Lurge actually decided. Oh, I think Lurge figured out that it's a 1v1. I think Lurge figured out at the very last moment. Bilbo still shooting the rogue. He's like, at least I'm going to get somebody. It's going to be this goddamn rogue. Who's going to die first, Bilbo or Lurge? Lurge is trying to avoid the dire basilisk a bit. Oh my god. Lurge shouldn't have joined, because then Bilbo would have had a full honor duel with Cat. Oh, lordy. I think he's still trying to kill the rogue. I think, yeah, Bilbo doesn't want to deal with the Fury Warrior. He's like, I've seen what they do. I've seen your kind. I've seen what you do. Can you cut him through a trap? I think he dropped the trap down. He does. The adaptation to get forced out pretty early, though. It's going to be another charge for Cat. Bilbo, kind of out of codeds, man, with two people attacking him at the same time. Went through everything, sitting on that execute range, and down he goes. Oh, my God. If that was a full duel, I think Bilbo could have maybe made it. But two people jumping on him like that. And then the rogue peeled off. He's like, oh, wait, shit. 1-1. That's harsh. Alrighty, boys. Do we have another one in here? Do we have a big, exciting one on boss? Depending how excited I am for that duel. We might be able to do one more. Fury versus Monk. Cat versus Ancient. He healed the same. I did damage. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Kachika heals a lot. And he doesn't even play with, like, Void Shield and none of that, dude. He doesn't play with anything. No Tridents, no nothing. So it's just literally all Fury Warrior gear. So he's not even using OP items. He's just playing an OP spec. Good duel though. That was awesome. Can I one-on-one somebody? Does somebody one-on-one on Bilbo? Oh man, I have pizza waiting for me too. If you can maybe do a quick duel. Because I'm really fucking hungry, boys. Literally anybody. You want a one-on-one cat? I don't know if you would want a one-on-one cat chicken. Lord versus Bilbo? Obliv, the Fire Maid versus BM Hunter? We could do that. Parents didn't go eat. Like, I would feel bad not doing the duel now. I would feel really bad not having you guys duel. Like, I'm really fucking hungry. But I would feel really fucking bad. Guys, which one is better for PvP? Warlock or Mage? Both of them are good Vulcan. Depends what you like, man. Go eat, dude. I'm gonna do the same. I would feel really bad. A Blaze him into ring was OP? Yeah. It's nutty. Really, really nutty. But it's really cool. Really cool to watch. You done enough though. Go eat. Important. Well, but would you want to schedule you versus Lord at another day? At another date? At another time? Maybe this Sunday? Monday? Tuesday? We do a lot of these duels. Or maybe next Friday. Or would you really want to get something done now? Ali, I'll leave it up to you, my guy. That's what I like to do. I like to throw responsibility onto others, man. Throw responsibility onto others. Nah, I don't want to do that. I would feel bad actually doing that too. Ollie, can we reschedule you versus Lord at another date? Maybe next week or whenever both of you guys are on. Literally any other day when both of you are on. Would you guys be down? I want to deal with Vanis next time. Let him take revenge. Fair enough, fair enough. Bilbo! I'm waiting for you, my man. Or Ollie, or Horde Slayer. 3 names. Kind of remember all 3. Chrome crashed, but I'm dueling anyone. But I DM dueling anyone. I was actually asking you because I was asking in the chat, should we duel or not? But would it be cool if we were to reschedule you for another day? Because I got food waiting for me, and I'm really, really hungry. I feel bad. That's what I'm saying. That's fine, dude. Okay, thank you. Thank you. We'll definitely have you duel somebody. Whether it's Obliv, whether it's whoever. We still have yet to do Obliv versus Chrysler. I guess Chrysler's a busy man, recently. The summer he's going to be a busy guy. Because every time he's able to get joined for a few of those duels. And then he bails after a bit. He got stuff to do. I understand completely. But I'd love to have him duel. Like, Desc Warlock versus Fire Mage. How iconic is that? Who got the better fire, dude? Green fire versus yellow, red fire. You know what I mean? It looks so fucking cool. GG's everybody. I'm free every day. Perfect. We'll probably do more of these throughout the week. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed the duels. Thank you for the beautiful donations today, boys. Appreciate all of you. You guys are fucking beautiful. Tomorrow, we got NA 5511 duels. If NA cannot show up for any reason, EU, hope you guys are ready for round 2. I really want to give NA a full day of duels. Sometimes it's hard because not enough people show up, but it is summer. It's getting hot, and I doubt anybody's going to be outside in the nice sun or on the beach with friends. Most of you all are losers. We're going to be hanging out in front of PCs. You know how to do. Anyway, boys, thank you so much. Appreciate all of you. You guys are fucking beautiful. I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.